Hello, everybody, and welcome to eDIOCRACY, the show where a bunch of idiots that have no clue Fuck! Hello, everybody, and welcome to eDIOCRACY, the show in which I screw up the intro because, why not? Once again, with me, I have the boys.
Yeah.
Yo.
And today, we are here in another day in the city of Agrabah. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Last time we left off, all of them were sitting in a jail cell waiting until morning for all of them to be able to head off on a nice little quest so they can get out of jail. Not for free, of course, but just a little bit earlier. Of course, being caught by the city guard over at the storage isn't exactly the best thing you want to do, but, sometimes it just happens, I guess, at least for these guys. So, the captain of the city guard set them up a little bit of a deal. I need you to go out to get old man Joe for me. Bring him back alive, of course, because if he's dead, well, I can't really ask him any questions. So, you can go get him for me, and, well, we'll, I don't know. We'll have a good time, I guess. And you'll be able to get your bail a little bit earlier. Not to mention, might knock off a few coins. We'll see. And with that, it leaves them wondering through the night how this whole thing is going to go. And, not to mention, their good old pal Dale is now joining them on this quest, and Yorn also disappeared through another portal. So, some craziness has happened, and now they are ready and raring to go, as all of them have been, waiting in the morning a little bit, waiting for the captain to come back in to let them out, and let them go on this mission so they can get a little bit of fresh air, I guess you could say. And so, they hear some keys jingle in the morning. They all look up and they see their jail door opening. They see the captain along with two guards there. The captain walks in to the door, and the two guards are standing there right outside. And he goes, "Okay, I'm gonna put this straight for you. Now, I could lie to you and say that if you do this correctly, I can get you out of here. But I'm going to be totally honest. You're probably going to end up right back in here right after you complete this job for me. As for the bail, though, that will be a little easier to deal with, mostly because, well, I have less work I really need to do. So, are all of you ready?"
Yeah.
Did your guys go to the tavern yesterday, or did they not? Were they not able to hit the tavern yesterday? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
Well, I did send a couple. They ended up going, and it's a weird story. They got there and saw your wagon, and they found this, they found the door that leads to the tavern. They walked inside. The place itself, it looked like a genuine tavern, apparently. Didn't know it was there. But they said no matter how hard they looked, they couldn't find anybody. But they did in fact find some weird ceramic gnomes all over the place. And
Yep. Those would be the gnomes that we were talking about.
Oh, so when you meant garden gnomes, you meant like
Yeah.
actual. Well, I guess I'll have to send them back to go collect those. But that's none the point right now. Right now, you need to be worrying about your mission.
And we are ready to go.
Okay. What about that one? And you see Dale just still knocked out over to the side. He's cuddling like the two like stilts that he has. His feet are essentially like bent up in a weird. He's almost cuddling his legs, but he's just like cuddling the stilt, and he's just like, I'm ready. And he just goes back to snoring again. He's like,
Aurelio, can you please carry him?
Sure, I'll carry him.
and he immediately hops up onto his stilts and he goes, nope, I'm ready to go. You do not have to carry me. I am completely fine to go.
I continue picking him up even as he like protests.
Hey, wait a minute. No. Let me down right now.
Nope, sorry, I'm carrying you all the way to our job.
Wait, why? Wouldn't it be
Well,
better if I walked? Maybe you'll need your strength.
Aurelio, you can put him down. He seems up and at him now.
Okay. I put him down.
I don't know why. I just imagine him just being like, yeah, I just drop him. So you put him down, and he's like, thank you. Okay. Well, it seems like we're all ready, so whenever you want to send us off, I'm ready to go. Whatever. Okay. Like I said, make sure you get him back alive. I don't want any injuries. Every bruise you got on that man is another day you're going to be stuck in here, so make sure you don't do anything rash.
So if he accidentally trips down the stairs or runs in my fist, it'll be added to.
Yes.
Okay.
So make sure he's not harmed. It's kind of hard to ask him questions if, well, he's sitting over there in the doctor's office trying to get himself patched up.
I actually have a question. So while we're bringing him over here, we're obviously going to cause some commotion, especially if he is, trying to get the guards. Do the guards know the job that we're doing?
Yes and no. Okay, so the problem with old man Joe is that he hasn't really been caught doing anything illegal. It's more of a kind of a suspicion, and he won't talk to anybody. By the confines of the law, I can't just send people down there without a warrant to go into his place and search the place. But we can, in fact, hire people like you to go and, let's say, well, go a little outside the confines of the law.
The reason I was asking was, just in case we do get stopped by guards being like, what are you doing? We can say that we're doing a job for you, right?
To the guards, yeah. Now, if any civilians come by, we didn't hire you.
Okay.
The only people that should know that you're working for us are the guards and Old Man Joe. Old Man Joe will 100% understand. He knows the laws of this area. And honestly, he's probably expecting somebody to come and pick him up at some point.
So
Yes.
it shouldn't be too much of a hassle then.
I wouldn't say
That's what we're
that.
hoping.
Old Man Joe likes to have a lot of friends around. And especially after we threatened to throw him in jail for not asking any questions. Or, well, my guys did that. Gosh.
Now, with that being said, we're allowed to enact self-defense if his friends try to attack us, right? But we can't kill anybody.
Self-defense is something you can do, but the more of a ruckus you cause, the harder it is going to get you out of jail. Especially because think of it kind of like you're on probation right now. If you go out, cause some more issues, you're just going to have to throw you right back in. So please don't have them do that. And if the guards tell you to come back for any reason, just do it. Because if you don't, then look, some of them around here tend to use their power not exactly for the best of reasons. So they might try to say that you resist arrest. If you don't, just go with it. So,
Okay. Thank you for the warning.
so your stuff gonna be right outside the door to your right, over near. There's a set of lockers over there along with the other equipment. Each locker will have a cell number on it. All your stuff should be in cell number 3, in the cell 3 locker. You can go in there and grab your stuff, but please don't touch anything else because it's enough paperwork as it is.
Okay.
And so he takes a step back and he goes, well, good luck.
I feel like we're gonna need it. As Vanessa goes to leave the cell.
Also goes and kind of like leaves the cell, and like as soon as he like leaves the cell, he almost looks like he kind of looks like he's like relaxed like a bit.
Also, leave the cell.
So as each one of you gets up and starts leaving, Dale like follows behind, and as you're all like about to walk out the door, you hear Dale just like turn over to the captain and go, so is there any way that I could get like a 2-foot long metal pipe for any reason? Oh, and like maybe like I'd say like a small pouch of like gunpowder or anything, that would get out of my face. Understandable, sir. That is completely fine. I will go do that now. But you, my friend, you can. And one of the guards like grabs him and just starts dragging him to you, like toward all of you. Like, okay, I understand my place. Thank you, and just leads him out. Yo, you get out to the main area there, and you see, of course, guards all sitting behind their desks. A couple of them give you some side-eyed glances and everything, but overall, they kind of leave you be. And the guard who's dragging Dale kind of like pushes him out, pretty much having him bump into Arilo and Olgaroth a little bit. Guard walks past and unlocks locker cell 3, and he goes, he goes, here you go. You can grab whatever you want, but please try to not make a mess or anything, or too much noise. Some of these guards are a little jumpy.
Sure. Of course, sir.
And then he starts walking, and Dale's just like, "What about me? My stuff's not in that cell locker." And he goes, "I was told to unlock cell 3. Look, if you're not supposed to be in cell 3, then it's probably best that you don't get your stuff." He's like, "What? Really?" And the guard just walks off, and he's like, "Man." I was just like, well, I guess I could just remake everything. That's not a problem. It's just...
Vanessa starts donning her armor again and like re-equipping everything.
I guess doing that as well.
No.
Question: I even get the bag of holding back, correct?
Yep, you get all your stuff back.
Cool. I
Now the
didn't
real question is the food still in there?
Hey, Vanessa, can you help me try to put the shoulder pads on? It's hard to reach the straps. So.
Yes, I could help.
Thank you.
I love how like we're talking about the food and then Arilo just comes out like, "Hey, can you help me?" Sure, Arilo.
Even though I'm right there, and Blair, he could probably reach his shoulder blade.
Yeah. Vanessa does her best to help Arilo put the shoulder pad back on.
It's like a shoulder pad.
Fits like a shoulder pad.
Yep. It's like one of the mini quotes of Rilo.
Well, look at us, guys. We're decently back together. Decently okay now. Let's start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go do this! And you see a couple guards like look up towards you and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Shh." Let's go do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
And so, all of you make your way slowly out of the station, make your way back to the road, and then Dale goes, "Okay. Do any of you remember how to get there?"
Like down like the far end of a street.
Okay.
It's like near the outskirts of town.
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that man whatsoever in there. He was kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't pay attention either. I was just thinking about Betsy.
So, does anybody remember or?
Vanessa pulls out her journal to see if she wrote it down, like the directions of it.
Well, did you?
I didn't actually write them down.
I mean, but
Did Vanessa? That's the
did
important-
Vanessa write them down?
Yes.
She
We're
wrote.
gonna say
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Cool.
So we can further the plot and we don't have to go back in there and stall.
Okay. I mean, I didn't really care. You didn't even have to be like that. You could have just rolled a history check. But okay, so that's fine. That is a check you can do.
A history check?
No, you wrote it down. You don't need to. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, I meant like earlier.
So.
You roll history checks to
but-
see what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I was just waiting for something. So. Okay, so you got you've got it in the journal, and you get the directions and everything. Dale's just like, well, did you write it down? Anything?
Yeah. It's that way. She points in the direction of it.
Okay, well, let's get going then. And you see him start to like march along, and just kind of like leading, like he kind of like starts walking without all of you, and it kind of like almost like his legs are marching, almost like basically marching, but like his legs are completely straight. So,
So waddling?
no, it's a little hard to.
No. Wait, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's
Or the picture wasn't in my head, then it was, and I was like, oh.
yeah. So,
All right.
yep.
Uh,
So, all of you follow along for a bit, and eventually, him walking past the turn and everything, you're able to stop him and get him toward the place you need to go, and walk for a few minutes, and after a bit of walking, you finally get there to where you need to go. And you arrive like at this right next to what seems to be some type of like it's like I guess an apartment building is the best way to put it. There's a nice housing complex right there, and right next to it is a small little shack. Around it's just a bunch of weeds and everything growing and everything. It's kind of grown around and everything, and it's the only patch of land there that has grass. It's not sand or anything. It's just it's got a small little like stone, like it's got like stones placed around the edge of it, and it's just got grass in the middle of it, with in some dirt. But it's got like a a small little shack, that you could say it's probably could fit one person reasonably, but other than that, doesn't seem like it'd be that cozy of a place. Not to mention the shack itself looks like it could fall apart about any second.
Cool.
So
Vanessa is going to
this the
take
house?
a moment. Well, maybe.
what were you gonna take a moment to do?
I was about to say Vanessa's going to take a moment to like, feel the grass again and just like calm herself down after like not relax more, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is out of jail, so this takes. So she's going to take a moment to just like be a little bit more calm when going to approach.
They kind of like bumps Olgaroth with his elbow and it's just like, does she not like sand or something?
I don't know. I think she likes sand. I think it's just she wants to touch the grass.
Yeah,
Oh, it's been a while. They've been out in the desert for a while.
yeah, I can understand that.
I mean, I just kind of joined them in this town, so Yeah, there's a lot of sand between here and Hestia. So
Yeah. Definitely a long travel. A lot of sand.
yeah.
Vanessa kind of like turns back to everyone. It's like, okay, so are we ready now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready.
Sure.
Okay. So how do we want to approach this? We want to like sneak up on the place. We want to walk up and just knock on the door. How should we approach this?
Uh,
I guess someone should go around the back to make sure there's not an escape route.
Yeah, someone should definitely go around the back and wait.
Okay, so who's gonna do that?
I guess I can. I can hold the door.
Okay. So
that's fine. If you can,
okay,
Yeah,
you'll go around back, make sure nobody escapes, and the rest of us are. I don't know. What are we gonna do?
Maybe just approach calmly. You might not think anything's wrong if we approach calmly.
Well, considering that we've been standing out here this long, right outside of a shack, and the fact that I've seen the guy peek his head through the window about 4 times now, he probably thinks something's up.
Well, we could just always walk away and come back another way.
I mean, he is the only one person that has grass near here, so he might think we're just admiring the grass.
I stifle myself, not wanting to hurt her feelings.
Yes, I get how ridiculous that sounds.
Yeah, I was like, let's just prepare ourselves just to be sure.
We're gonna go up there calmly and let's give him small talk first. Like, ask him how did you get the grass growing and all that.
Yeah.
So it seems like well, obviously, I kind of do want to know how we've grown the grass. So
Yeah, how did you grow grass in a desert?
yeah. So Aurello, you can go around back, and then the rest of us can go up front.
Okay. I'll make it look like I'm leaving and sneak to the back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I get a big wave to you before walking away.
Vanessa waves back. And then she approaches the door.
So, how do you approach the door?
Calmly. Just
Is
walk up.
Calmly.
Yeah,
is this
just walk up.
is this Harry Potter calmly, or is this?
It's the book calmly.
I was like, is this the Goblet of Fire? I said, the Goblet of Fire!
She's trying like her best not to like be suspicious, but because like she's genuinely curious about grass.
Okay. So, you end up walking up. Are the rest following her, or are y'all staying off back a little bit?
I was gonna stay off back a bit.
Yeah, I'll stay off with Ugg.
So,
Actually,
you
I
see
changed my
see
mind. I'm
Dale
rolling
there. Dale's like looking around a little bit, like he's just like looking at the buildings like around, and it looks like he's almost like searching for something, but you can't really tell exactly what he's looking around for. Leaving Vanessa to walk up to the door.
She's gonna calmly knock.
So, you knock a little bit and you don't hear anything. For a few moments. And then just as you're about to knock a second time, you then hear the lock just turn on the doorknob, and you see it pull open, and there's like a little chain that's holding, that's keeping the door locked there as he opens it, and he peeks his head, and you see this like kind of older man. He's got a complete white beard. He's got a white beard, pretty much like stretched down. I'd say a good foot and a half. Like just like it's pretty thin, but it stretches down pretty much about a foot and a half, and you don't notice that he's got any other hair other than that, and then he just goes, "What you want?"
Grow the grass.
What?
The grass outside. Did you grow it?
The grass.
Yeah.
What grass?
He kind of like gestures the green stuff.
And you see him like poke his head a little bit. And he goes, "Oh, that. Yeah, I grew it myself. What? Why? What'd you want?"
I was wondering how you did it, because I'm genuinely curious about it.
Well,
You don't see it very much in the desert.
it starts with dirt. You get a bunch of dirt, and then you get some grass seeds. Kind of throw them down and water them. And grass.
Are you sure that's it? Because I not to accuse you of anything, but the grass I've seen, like every once in a while in the desert, it's all yellow, but yours is actually green.
Well, yeah, that's because the ones in the desert don't really get water. It's not like I have to give it light. I mean, look up in the sky. There's a sun right there.
Yeah, no, that I was just wondering because the heat would do any damage to it.
I mean, in a way, I guess you could say, but I mean,
I'll have to
it'll
find that out myself.
figure it out. I mean, plants
I'll
evolve
definitely-
just like us.
I'll definitely have to try that out then.
Is that it?
Actually, I have another question. So, do you know anybody named name of Joe?
Who's asking?
I am.
No, I don't know anyone named Joe. Bye. And he shuts the door on you.
I had to fight so many intrusive thoughts.
I just
Not
say
just go, Joe Mama!
I was going through the exact same thing. But
I'm glad we're sharing the same brain cell, buddy.
uh,
Oh my gosh. Anyways.
intrusive thoughts that live rent free in my mind.
Anyways.
Vanessa makes her way back to Algaroth.
So, how did that go?
Definitely jail.
Definitely jail.
I said definitely Joe.
Oh, jail. I think you said definitely jail. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, we're kind of already in jail, but that's besides the point. Hey. Oh, 'cause
I
that's
don't-
suspicious.
I don't think he would answer to me. Saying as one, I'm a female, and two, I'm not that strong looking. So,
That just seems kind of base.
so Algaroth, do you want to attempt to intimidate this guy to come with us?
Yeah, sure.
That just seems kind of base. Not gonna lie.
Bro, why?
I mean, I'm not wrong.
Bro hates women. Yeah, bro's fucking crazy.
Travis just assumes so many things there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
assume so much about Joe. Wait, I
I said it was a skill issue, but I forgot I was muted.
He's got no riz.
got absolutely zero riz. No bitches. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, so I guess Olgaroth's gonna take a stab at interrogating old man Joe. Well, getting him to come with us. The police can do that.
Okay. So, how do you approach the door?
I guess just like sternly and at a brisk pace.
So you walk up
It's like-
sternly at a brisk pace, and you get up to the door, and before you even knock on it, you see the door open with the little chain. It's like, I told your friend before, I'm not coming out, and no one here by the name of Joe. Bye. And he shuts the door again.
I'd like attempt to hold the door as he's like shutting it.
And you do that, and he's just like, "Oh, I see. Now you're trying to break and enter." And you see a metal, what looks like to be like some type of like metal pipe, essentially, like poke through the door a little bit. He's like, he's like, "I got a gun, and I'm not afraid to use it. So you can back away, or I can put a bullet in you."
I transform my hand into the musket.
Gun.
I stick the metal pipe back through the door. You want to try me right now?
And
Just have some questions we want to ask you. Come out quietly. No one's gonna have to shoot.
he goes, "Oh, I see. We got one of those kind of situations here. Okay, fine then." And then you just hear like a weird click, and then like as you look up, in the door itself is a small little barrel poking through, like at your eyeball. Yeah, there's another barrel poking there, and he goes, "I can play this game all day."
I got another gun.
Well, I got good armor on. I can do this all day too. I'm trying to do that to roll for intimidation.
Okay, roll for intimidation.
Oh God. Oh.
And what'd you get?
An 8.
An 8. Yep. So,
Yeah.
you'd say that, and then he starts to laugh. He starts to laugh a little bit. You think that's going to intimidate me? Well, how about this? And then in the door, you see another barrel poke out.
Do you have people in there, or do you just have 3 arms?
And he goes, wouldn't you like to know?
Do you have 3 arms, or are you just happy to see me?
Wouldn't you like to know, metal boy?
Little boy!
I said metal boy.
It sounded like
Metal.
you said little boy.
Wouldn't you like to know, little boy? Now get out! Man. Like that. And I let go and I start walking away. Transform my hand back.
Yep. You start walking away, you just hear, yeah, and stay out! The door slams again.
Oh, that was...
Dude, I don't know why. I got like the kill rage in me for no reason. I was like, hey, I'll firebomb his house. I'm so sorry. That
He's
was
gonna
the
have
old
to
me.
come out if his house is on fire.
That was the old me. We can't talk about that. That was the old Olgaroth. We can't talk about that.
My brain said do it when you said it. The firebomb is just like do it. He has to come out if his house is on fire.
Yes, but we can't cause commotion.
True.
Oh, you want to try? You seem like you have much better reasoning skills than I do.
I
If
can...
one Ugg tries, we should walk away out of view. So
Look, he's already seen all of us together. So
but I mean, it's gonna be more suspicious if we're all still just standing here.
yes, but he's already seen all of us together, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
I thought I'd give a suggestion, but okay, if you think it's best if we just stand here, go for it.
Okay. He's going to go up to the door and knock on it.
And you go up, you knock on it, and you see the door kind of like open again with a little chain, just like, am I on drugs or something? Like, why is there a big bird here?
Johnny, I don't know why, but for some reason I wanted you Jehovah's Witness.
Do it! Do it! There's nothing stopping you. Do it.
It's gonna get us nowhere. It would get us absolutely nowhere with this.
What do you want?
I kind of like talk to him. It's just kind of like, hey, it's we heard that you've done some things.
Yeah. I've done a lot of things. I took a shit this morning. What do you want?
No. I mean, we've heard that you've done bad things, and that's kind of why we're just checking in. That's the only reason why we've been trying to talk to you, just to see if you've actually done those things or not.
And who the hell are you, a hooker?
I was about to say, you've been a bad boy. I hate it so much.
No, I'm an eDIOCRACY.
An era what?
I'm an eDIOCRACY.
Alright. Yeah, you got cock in the name. What about it?
Well, you
Look,
asked me,
I'm speaking to I'm sitting here speaking to a talking bird. So I'm gonna be totally honest. I've never seen this before, and neither do I really want to. So what do you
I
want?
have seen a talking big bird before on Sesame Street, though.
Oh.
Why do I feel like I'd rather said that in the back, just like to himself?
Look, look. Long story short, could you come with us down to the station just so we can clear your name? Clear your name.
Oh, I see. Those guards sent you down here.
Look, they just want to look. We just want to clear your name.
What if there's nothing to be cleared? How are you gonna clear my name?
Well, if there's nothing to be cleared, that's what we're looking for.
How are you supposed to look for something that's not here?
That's what they're trying to find out. If there's something there or not.
Look, I told them before, I'm not going down to the station. I know how corrupt they are, and I don't want to deal with that.
It just makes you look more guilty.
Look, if you want me to go down there, you're gonna have to drag me down there. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this place is rigged with a lot of guns.
Can I peek behind them into the door?
Yeah, I mean, you look behind into the door, and you see like his bed in the corner, and you see like you see like different paintings and stuff around, but not exactly anything that's like, it's just random paintings.
So I don't see any like guns
it looks like a normal house overall. So like on the inside it looks kind of normal. And it's not that big. Like if you walked in, you're basically in the only room. So
okay. I was kind of hoping this room's just like full of guns. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what to say. I'm not good at this kind of thing, Johnny.
you think I am? I just come up with bullshit.
I found it funny that Olgroth was like, "Yeah, you go ahead, Ugg. You're good at this."
Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say. Look, corrupt or not, we're just here just trying to figure out what's going on, and that's all they're trying to do.
Well, I can tell you exactly what's going on. I'm being harassed in my own home. Goodbye. He shuts the door on you.
Well, that was interesting. Wait, Johnny, I've got I've got an idea.
What?
Which book is it? What's this book? Can I cast time storage on the door?
I mean,
You at least wait for me to get up there before you do it.
Not time storage. It was reverse time on the door. That's it.
First time. I mean, you can. It'll just revert it back to when it was like slightly open.
Yeah, that way it's slightly open still.
So, sure. I mean, you cast it, the door gets reverted to where it's slightly open, and then
I kind of like wave them or wave Morgith.
Who? Who?
I wave not Morgith, Olgroth and Vanessa over.
There he goes.
All right, cool. So there I am.
Yeah. So you start waving them back over, and then you just hear from inside like, "What in the hell?" And he walks over and he's like, "I thought I closed this. Did you do something to this door?"
No, you just forgot to close it.
And he slams the door shut. And
I cast reverse time again.
So as you do that, the door like opens just a little bit, and it's just him just angrily staring at you as the door opens, and he goes, "I knew you did something to this door." And then like you see him poke a metal rod basically through the doorway, and he goes, "Look, I'm not afraid to pull the trigger on this.
Johnny, can I cast reverse time on the gun?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes. Very much so.
So,
Oh no.
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
This man's about to be shot.
Dex saving throw is
If you don't get a good deck save, what's wrong
oof, nat 1.
with
Yeah. So, he sees that you attempt to cast a rune there, and he pulls the trigger, shooting a bullet straight at you, and it is going to deal. I think it's this one, right? Oh wait, nope. It is this one.
27,000 bludgeoning damage.
It is. Oh gosh, it is going to be 12 piercing.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah, he does 12 piercing damage. And after he shoots you, he goes, "Yeah!" He's like, "Now stop messing with my door!" And he shuts the door.
I'm gonna do it again, Johnny.
I'm gonna assume that both Algaroth and Vanessa actually at the door now.
Yeah, you've made it to the door after he just got shot.
I'm just gonna cast it again on the door.
Bro, stop casting the rune, man. Vibes
Okay,
switch up.
so you cast it and it opens again, and immediately another shot. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dude.
Dirty 20.
So you end up dodging this one, but then you see, of course, a barrel poke out of the door, aiming straight at you, and he goes, "I'm not messing with you here. I'm gonna kill you if you want to be like this. I don't mind a guard coming to clean you up from my doorstep."
Can I roll for persuasion to ask him to come out?
Sure.
I help her with this.
I mean, it's not gonna change the outcome. I'm just gonna tell you.
Alright, cool.
Gonna be no. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Especially when you said. Especially, yeah. I'm gonna try anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. That's an 8.
Yeah. You attempt to
Can
persuade him
I-
to come out, and he, at that point, he's just angry, and he goes, "Look, this is your last warning. I can 100% have all of you killed right here on the spot, or you can just leave me the hell alone." He shuts the door again.
I wonder, do I hear all this commotion?
Oh yeah, 100%. You also notice that Dale's gone.
Uh-oh. It's off
Well, now
planting the
that
bomb.
works.
I see. Well, I guess I'm just gonna knock out the back door.
Okay, give me a strength check.
I have a plan.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, no! Wait, you meant like just knock?
Yeah, not knock down the door. Just.
Oh,
knock
I
down the
thought
door.
when you said that, I thought you meant like you were trying to like kick down the door.
No. That's what I'm gonna do once he gets him distracted.
Yeah.
But
So
I
you
knocked
do
on the
you
door.
do notice that the door in the back is not exactly like a normal door size. It's about half the door size, almost like it's a crawl hole escape plan essentially. And you go and you knock at it, and then like as you do that, you see like as you see like there's no like real doorknob on it. It's like a little it's almost just like a regular like handle that kind of moves it back and forth, but it's like locked in place by a deadbolt. And so you notice that like the handle, or like you notice the door kind of like shakes a bit, and you just hear from behind it's just like, "Leave!"
Alright.
Break the door down, Algroth.
Working on it. All right, I'm gonna kick the door down. Front
Okay.
door.
We better
Give
get
me-
out
get-
of here. They're coming. Go.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
All right. Yes, strength. A
Does
9.
Arello- Does Arello actually say that get out of there? They're coming.
Yeah.
Got a 9.
Let's see. Well, let's see. With O'Reilly saying that, O'Reilly, give me a deception check.
Okay. Come on. 7. No.
Yep. So you say that nothing really happens at that point.
Well-
And Ogroth, what did you?
9.
9. Yep. So you attempt to kick the door, or like smash the door down, and just nothing.
I try again.
This time, Vanessa's gonna help by throwing like herself, like shoulder checking the door as well.
Okay. Ogroth, give me another strength check with advantage.
It. 18.
18. So, you go and you and Vanessa smash into this door. Basically like tearing the fucking shit. So, both of you basically you tear the chain, like you tear the what is that technically called? It's not a deadbolt. It's a
No, that's a deadbolt.
that's a deadbolt?
Chain
Not
thing?
That's not a deadbolt, is it?
No, that's the deadbolt.
What? No, the deadbolt's like the latch. Because that's a
Chain
deadbolt. Is that really is that really called a deadbolt?
I guess it's the deadbolt chain or whatever. It's
Yeah.
just the chain that attaches it to the deadbolt lock.
Well, sorry, it's a chain. It's a door chain lock, door latch. I think.
It's just door latch.
It-
I don't know.
It's kind of a deadbolt in a way.
Deadbolt if you don't have another deadbolt.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, whatever. The chain basically,
Yeah.
when you do that, it pops out of the bracket on the wall. Door opens, and you just see, you see the old man there, like standing with a blunderbuss in his hands, look at the door, and you see what looks to be three other like you see like three other like contraptions around the room, all of them holding their own guns, aiming straight at the door. And he goes, "I tried to warn you, fire!" And I need let's see, Ugg, are you at the door too?
Can I try to, like-
Ug's
wait.
kind of like away from the door, just letting them do that.
Can I tackle Vanessa and try to give her cover? When he goes, "Look, I'm trying to warn you," I kind of get the hint. It's like,
Okay.
I attempt that.
Sure. I need you to
Uh,
give me
I'm
you-
assuming dexterity check for Algra.
would it be a dex check or a saving throw?
That'd be you give me a dex check.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay, so you jump right in front. Oh gosh. So yeah, you basically jump in front of her. And all these, all three of the actually it'd be four cuz he's shooting too. You see basically four guns shoot at you. And because you decided to jump in front of her instead of dodging the bullets, you're taking all the hits. Okay, well, time to kill him off here. I need this one.
Let me check how much sand I have real quick.
You gonna put the machines to sleep, or are you gonna put him to sleep?
Him to sleep. He's in charge of the machines.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. So,
Ugh.
you. Yeah. So you get shot by all these guns, and you take 42 piercing damage.
Woo! Think I'm
Oh.
gonna
Not dead yet. So Vanessa is gonna not react, but react in a way where she's gonna throw sleeping sand in.
Okay.
Sand.
So you throw the sleeping sand.
Yeah, I gotta actually figure out because I'm doing it the 4th level, so that's I gotta figure out how much dice I have to roll now. Because it doesn't give me the dice to roll.
It usually does, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. It says the 5d8 plus, and then it's at higher levels you roll an additional 2d8 for each slot above first.
So you roll. So you said 4th level.
Yeah, 4th level, and it's 5d8 originally.
So 5d8, and then plus so 4 times 2, correct?
Yeah, that would
You're
be
rolling
8.
13d8.
That would be 8.
What? 8? Wait a minute. What? I thought you said
That-
2 per level.
2 per
Yeah.
level. Yeah, and it's 4th level. So that
Fourth
would
level.
be an extra 8d8. Correct?
An extra. Yes. And so that would be 13 in total, right? Because it's 5 originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And that right there is going to be if he has above 60 it does 60 HP it does nothing. I'm assuming because he's the only person in the room that we can see. So if he has above 60 HP it does nothing, but if he's below
What's the radius of it?
Yeah.
20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's 20 feet from the point that I throw it to. It's 90 feet range, but from that point that I throw it to, it does 20 feet out.
So you're throwing it to the opposite side of the room.
Well, throwing it at him, but yeah.
And
So the opposite corner is only 15 feet away.
and how does it affect people again?
It goes from the lowest to the highest.
Current HP or max HP?
Current. And you said you were backed away from the door, if I remember
Yes,
correctly.
Ugg is backed away from the door.
Yeah. And if we're going by the actual grid, you'll be like at least 20 feet away.
So, yeah, Ugg's not gonna be affected at all, but you are still in the room.
Vanessa's in the room. You've got
I'm
Olgroth.
in the doorway.
You're still in the room.
You're still in the room. Olgroth is in the room, and he's taking just a ton of
So-
damage.
Yeah.
We were still outside of the building. We bust the door down, and then he got in the way, so I threw it in the doorway.
Yes, usually when you bust down the door, and you usually end up going through the door.
Okay, look, I don't want to argue. Just fine. You're not in the room, but just know there will be consequences for arguing with me.
Oh no.
Just saying
Because
what I-
because y'all specifically said kick down the door, go in the room.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
said
sure.
kick down the door.
That's you cannot you smashed through the door, but whatever. Okay. So, either ways, you cast it. You hit Olgaroth, so he's knocked out. And the leftover HP ends up knocking out it basically ends up knocking out the old man.
So task is successfully failed.
Sure. So yeah, you did in fact knock him out. And after you do that, you hear just a random explosion from outside.
Oh no.
And then, boom, right through his glass window, just a huge rock just flies through, and you see, like you look right outside, you look back outside, and you see Dale at the end of the street, sitting there with a metal pipe and like a pouch at the end that literally just got shredded into pieces, and he goes, "Now that's what I call a really cool gun."
Vanessa's gonna quickly try to wake up Algaroth so that we can grab the old man and get going before the guards arrive.
Yeah. So, so you you wake up Olgaroth real quickly, and with that, you see Dale like kind of standing outside, and he's like, "Did I get him?"
Necessary, Dale, but yes, we got him. So let's get out of here. We've already caused enough commotion, so can we please get out of here?
Where is
Okay.
Orion?
Riley's standing at the back door. He heard pretty much all of this though. It's a small room.
Yeah, I
Algaroth,
kind of rushed back after hearing the explosion.
when you get up and fully stable, can you pick him up and let's fucking book it?
But yeah, I'll snag him up and let's go.
And I would like to also third level cure wounds onto Algaroth.
Okay.
That's going to be 17 hit points. So we're now basically practically running to the back
I'm
of
on
the
mute. I didn't go to sleep in the first place. His argument meant nothing.
What?
I'm a warforged. I'm immune to magical sleep. To my defenses. My character sheet.
Oh, lol.
Yeah, I'm immune to disease and magical sleep.
Oh. Well, I guess he was never asleep.
I was never asleep in the first place.
Either way, let's get moving back to the police
I got
station.
him. Let's go. Hang on. Let me add 17 to my health.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was.
I don't want to
That's
argue
good.
anymore. Let's just get fucking go. That
Oh no, we're not. I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you. I'm like that. The whole argument.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm already starting to fear the consequences of what Johnny's gonna do. So
I know.
let's just get going. Either way, it worked. Even if we were in the room, it worked. Let's just go.
You're right. Let's go.
Okay, so you head back. You rush back to the police station. A couple guards are like looking at you kind of weird, and you see them kind of start to follow you a bit. But you make your way back quickly to the police station.
Is
You
Dale
arrive
with us?
Of course he's with you, and he's
Okay.
carrying the whole metal pipe along with you.
Oh my
Okay, I was
god.
just making sure in case we looked away and he ran off again.
Someone tell him to drop the pipe.
The pipe, Dale.
Hi.
No, drop the pipe. It's contraband. You're gonna get messed up.
Contraband? It's just a pipe. What am I gonna do with it? Oh, I see your point. I did make it into a makeshift gun earlier. Okay, whatever. And he
Yes, Sherlock.
he just drops it in the middle of the road. A couple of like civilians like stop and is like, "What the hell?" And and then you'll quickly make it up into the police station. As you walk in, you got old man Joe just on your shoulder, Rilo, and you just walk in. A bunch of guards are sitting behind desks. They kind of side-eye you a little bit, but as you make your way to the back, you there's a door over on the right past a little like lounge area they have, and that's to the captain's office. And as you walk in, the captain's just like, "Well, seems y'all did that pretty quick. How was And he looks over and sees Olgaroth's like, "How'd the whole thing go?"
I now have 4 holes in me that I didn't have before.
Oh, I casted a sleep spell on him, so
Thank God I'm immune to that. Or I would have not been here right now.
yeah. He took no damage. Us, on the other hand, we took damage. I'll patch the rest of my group up, so you don't have to worry about calling another medic. But we brought him here. This is the guy, right? We didn't just
We didn't just mug some random old person.
Who for some reason has guns in his house.
yeah.
It's like saw shotgun traps built up in his house.
Well, this is the guy.
My God.
Well, I mean, I guess you did good. Just sit him in that chair right there. I'll ask him some questions when he wakes up.
I guess you did good, you know.
With the magical sleep, you could wake him up by actually like trying to wake him up.
Look, I'm gonna let him get his rest. If you had to put him to sleep, I'm gonna guess that he wasn't very kind about the whole situation.
Yes.
No, hence why I have 4 bullets in my back.
I'm gonna cast another Cure Wounds on Algroth.
I mean, I wasn't doing that for that, but thank you so much.
That's 16 more health.
Alrighty. Should be fine now. I'll just wait till the next long rest.
Vanessa kind of turns to like, do you need healing too? I know you got shot, I think, once.
Here,
Right?
I'll heal him. How much? I'll heal him. Because I have healing stuff too. Don't waste all your healing slots.
I'm
Like, don't waste all your healing magic. Okay.
yeah.
Alright, so I am going to. I guess I'll cast Cure Wounds. At the. I'll do it at the 2nd level. That will be 17 health.
For who?
You.
Oh, for me? Cool.
Yeah. You're welcome. And pick up all of Vanessa's slots.
So, Captain, do we have to put our stuff back in the locker and get back in the cell, or are we good for a little bit?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to do the paperwork. You can keep your stuff, but you do have to go back in the cell.
Okay.
She kind of gives us thumbs up and starts like working her way back towards the cell.
Ug's also going with her, working his way back to the cell.
Yep. So you make your way back to the cell, and as you go inside, there's a guard waiting at the door for you. He closes it and it locks, and he goes, "Well, I don't know what you did to have the captain let you keep your stuff, but congrats on that, I guess. We'll come back when it's time to let you out, I guess, or I don't know, whenever we need to update you on anything. Good luck." And he walks off, and Dale is just kind of like, he like sits there in one of the corners, and he's just like, I just broke that guy's window for no reason, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Probably go. But the explosion sounded cool.
Yeah. Well, at least there's no traces of us ever being there.
Other
Must
than
feel
the
like
door and the window.
And you see Dale kind of grin a little bit, and he goes, "You think I just fired a random piece of rock in there, right?"
Oh no.
He's like,
I hope you didn't customize it to.
he goes, no. He goes, it may have appeared as a rock, but that right there actually was a nice little handy dandy spell I got. And the entire purpose is to kind of resort things kind of how they were, let's say like 24 hours before anything even happened. So yeah, it's almost like we were never there.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh?
You have a times now?
Dale, I could.
You have a
My
timestamp?
brain wanted to say, Dale, I could kiss you right now, but I'm not gonna say that. Dale,
Yeah, please don't.
I thank you tremendously.
I'm still looking at the shock, like, for real? You can just
and yeah, and
cool. Thanks.
and Dale just goes, yeah, I can. He goes, I've got one more of those scrolls. I can configure it to however we really want. But I can only go up to about roughly. I think the longest I've ever been able to do is about 2 days, but I've only done it one other time, other than shooting in that guy's window. So it's a little finicky with stuff.
When Algrath got grumpy about Vanessa saying thank you, she just gives like a smirky glance over to him because she just knows that he's jealous.
By the way, Ugg has pulled out his dice set and is like fiddling with the dice at this point,
It's
Trying
funny
to-
because no,
trying to distract himself from the fact that he is back in the small space.
But I find it funny. That was an out of character thing, but I'm glad you brought that in character. I will make that in character now because of that.
Yeah, Ugg is literally just fiddling with like the different dice that he's got in his dice set because, trying to distract himself from being in the small room because he actually has his stuff now.
Yeah. And we are absolutely glad to hear it.
But yeah, we all knew Algrath was jealous because he literally basically saved Vanessa, and she's over here thanking the guy who reverted everything.
I mean, you healed me, so I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'm sure if he got shot, she probably wouldn't heal him that quickly. But either way.
Well, what now? We just sit here?
Yeah, I guess we just sit and wait.
Okay. So, any of you got any type of like metal pipe or metal rod or anything? Maybe a sack of
No.
gunpowder? No.
Sadly not.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Kind of need that if we're gonna bring your friend back.
Ooh.
Yep. And see, that sack of gunpowder I used for the previous one. It's my last one. Yeah.
I guess we'll keep a lookout.
Wait a minute.
Gunpowder
I
isn't
just-
that hard to find, right?
You're right. It's not. And you see him like reach down to a stilt and he presses a button and he pulls out the stick of dynamite that he's got in his stilt and he goes, "Does any of you know how to extract gunpowder from dynamite?
No.
Is there
don't
even
know-
gunpowder in dynamite?"
I don't
There
think
should be,
so. I
yes.
think it's some sort of fancy word called nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin?
Nitroslytherin.
Yeah, that one.
Slytherin, let's go.
Nitrous Slytherin.
The new Hogwarts house. Nitroslytherin.
It's Hogwarts, but in the 80s.
You've got Griffin Pog.
Discord Nitro Slytherin.
It's pretty sure.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff is Hufflepuff still because they've been puffing.
Okay.
I was gonna try to make them cooler, but never mind. They're Hufflepuff.
They're Hufflepuff. Oh, no, it's Hustlepuff. Sorry, Hustlepuff. Sorry.
Asdale is basically distracted with trying to get the gunpowder out of dynamite, Vanessa's actually gonna go over to Algra and kind of not whisper into his ear, but like whisper, like say quietly, like, "Yes, I think you too. I know you were getting jealous."
What? Me? Never. No, 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 no. I was just saying, he seems kind of old and gross. I'm kind of like looking over, him, like I'm just looking at like, dude, you're blowing it.
Yes, but he did save us a lot of time of explaining.
Mhm. Oh yeah, no, you're right, and he definitely deserves it. But thank you for the things. The healing was good enough, but thank you for that too. So, what do we do now?
Seems like we just wait. I guess.
Did anyone have any like brought a game? Maybe like Dragon's Chest, maybe a deck of cards.
Cue back
Does
to
anyone know how to make dice
dice.
out of pizza?
I sold my board games to get us
Cute.
rations.
Cue back to Ugg just fiddling with the dice.
Yeah.
Ah! Here, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back.
So,
Just waiting until something happens, I guess.
just wait until something happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see.
That's most of jail anyways.
I guess. I mean, you can always just make up something yourself. You know, nothing's stopping you.
Just gonna go over to, like, after talking to Algra for a little bit. She's gonna
Okay.
actually go. What was that, Waffles?
I guess I start like playing rune card things. So was half a deck. So
Okay.
This is actually gonna go over to Aurelio and I'll start off by saying, Aurelio, can I talk to you for a second?
sure. Bro.
You know, when I was touching that grass, it honestly kind of reminded me back when everything was okay-ish when we were in Hestia.
Yeah. It seemed like everything was clearer then.
I I don't know about you, but I miss them every day, and I still think about all of them.
So do I.
You said you were playing. You said you were playing Drunes, right? Like by yourself.
Yeah.
Vanessa is actually going to pull out the Drunes card that Tony gave that from Tony, and she's going to play Drunes with Aurelio.
Okay. Pull up Tabletop Simulator.
Oh gosh.
Olgaroth's gonna sit and watch.
I don't know what I'm gonna look for.
And to think, we plan to have this as like an actual thing, like normally we had going on the D&D session.
Yep.
What am I looking for? I don't
Hold on,
know what I just got myself into. I don't even know how to play Drunes.
Pull up Tabletop Simulator.
You don't know how to play drones? Oh.
Okay. I
Man,
got it.
that's kind of shameful. I also
That's
don't
shameful.
know how to play either.
Yeah, shame on you too.
How did y'all look? I taught you guys how to do it when
Yeah, but that was
that was
years
a
ago.
while ago.
That's true.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
even
wait,
really remember how to play that much. I'll have to read the rules.
Bruh.
I
don't
still
know
have
how to
a
play it.
I still have a vague memory of how to play it.
So
Oh,
It's the title of this episode. We don't know how to play drones anymore.
I don't remember. how
what
to
am I
play
bringing
drums.
up?
Tabletop Simulator.
Over.
And
Over
where
on
is that?
PS5.
On Steam.
Steam.
Oh, the thing that costs $20.
Wait, what?
Do you not have it?
Have I
No.
my friend? Hold on.
Oh, right. Cause I got it for Dominique.
And currently his account's not on the computer right now since we hard resetted it.
Oh,
And he hasn't been home since.
Cool. Well, I guess you'll use my screen.
Okay.
So
I'll,
unless somebody else wants to pull it up and stream it for them.
I
I
can
don't have it.
pull it up.
See, Johnny,
can-
the only thing about that is, with your stream, wouldn't he be able to see both sides or both card decks?
Only if I join in as the GM.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm here. There we go.
Okay.
Gosh, I'm
yeah.
gonna
Let me.
read down Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah. This is the only reason I didn't like uninstall it. Literally the only reason. It's just this. I've been waiting for this day for a while.
Oh gosh.
Dang it, I can't flip the table. Look.
Yeah,
It's a concrete ground.
Let's see.
yeah.
Where's
It
the?
doesn't like people flipping the table on them.
Is it this? It is this, I believe. Load. Okay. Woo! Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I forgot how complicated this game actually was.
Shoot, Johnny, you're gonna have to explain for all the viewers who don't know what drones
don't know what drones is. Yep. So,
So, get you to explain it.
Yes, we gotta put our listening ears on.
What is?
Well, while I'm getting this set up, I did get an answer for Jafar about his server. He said apparently he got rid of that and the streamer role. Apparently, he's trying to clean up a lot of the virtually unused sections.
Was one of those, even though you post every time in there?
I post every time there's something on the Johnny 9 or eDIOCRACY channel.
What does he mean, virtually unused?
I guess he means more like widely used.
I guess. I mean, I see other people posting it, but I don't know, man. Look, it's his server. I'll just have to throw his up toward another folder. Because I have like a whole list of servers where I self-promote, and he loses that, I guess. Goodbye. You're going up with all the public discords I never use.
Join.
Yeah, okay. Let me get this ready to go.
Gosh, I think the last time we actually played drones was like a week or so before
Tabletop.
like us actually doing it.
Sure.
we flipped the
Robo
table.
actually played drones with Joseph.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Waffles is not allowed to look.
Or do we just do the roll performance?
We did a bunch of like it was like intelligence, performance, depend on the situation.
Yeah, that was for Joseph.
So, yeah. So
we're not gonna be messing with the MasterCards, right?
I don't think anyone has MasterCards, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
I think
MasterCards is like an
have
optional rule.
I think I have one. No wait, that's a fire card defense.
Okay,
Never mind.
Waffles, you're not allowed to watch my stream.
Oh.
So the fire card.
Oh, okay. What? Okay.
So the 8 cards here are master cards. They are entirely different from the normal deck of cards. Normal Druid's cards.
Yeah, they're completely different.
Oh,
Okay.
Waffles just left.
I
Waffles,
said
do you not know how?
Waffles. I said the stream, not the entire Discord.
Waffles, do you not know how to exit out of someone's stream?
The stream bot exiting and the well, they're basically the same button. I accidentally clicked twice.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Got it.
We're
Okay, yay.
No one's got master cards, so no one touched the master card. So green, get your hand away from the master cards.
You mean like this? Like this?
Yeah.
One of these?
yeah,
cards?
these are these are MasterCards. So we don't need to touch those because nobody has MasterCards.
So
Because you guys never touch the Drune's cards. I'm actually excited for this. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
got one FV.
does
So-
this?
So here's the thing, Johnny's gonna give you your Druid's cards, and because Aurelia, you've been using your fire cards as ammo. You just had a ton of fire cards.
yeah. So I actually have to pull up.
Does this make up for my consequences?
Lol.
Yeah, don't touch those Aurelia or Waffles.
Okay.
I'm getting everyone's names fucked up.
It's
Well, I
okay.
mean, he still is a Rilo.
Wait, where is? Okay, Drune's card set. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so. So. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. So.
A great way to pass the time.
Yep, great way to, unlike Ugg, who is just fiddling with dice. We are finally playing runes.
And Algaroth just sitting there jealously looking at Dale.
I've gotten over my. I'm actually sitting watching y'all play Drune. I don't give a fuck about Dale.
Shit, I'm surprised no one was like, we can roll dice with Alex, with Ugg there in the corner.
Nope.
It just like pick
Nope,
up.
no, you can't go back now.
You know what's bad? Actually, that was my first thought. Was you know what? Let's just shoot some dice.
Yeah, like
Okay, Arilo, good. You need to grab your cards.
But also, I thought, oh hey, we haven't played Drunes in a long time.
Arilo.
Waffles.
Waffles.
Is that how you shuffle?
Yeah, you can shake them and shuffle them, or there's
There's a button to do it as well. So like I could just press R and shuffle them, but it's just cooler to just move them around and it shuffles.
I think you gotta do that to the big stack too, because Arilo did.
No, because he's got to grab his. The stack's just here to hold the cards.
Oh,
It has
okay.
nothing to do with the actual. Yeah.
Yo, I can be the Joker. I'm a Joker, Johnny.
You're a Joker? Heck yeah.
Yeah, apparently, I didn't realize that, but if you click on your name, you can do change color or change team up in the top corner.
I'm trying to remember how to put these in the hand. Maybe I just have to hit draw. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Ooh, that's
All these rune cards. Me trying to remember what they are.
Let's see.
Okay.
so. Oh gosh, that's going to take forever.
So, yeah. So, Waffles. Just so you know, you only grab 15. Oh no, Waffles. Hit right click on the whole stack.
Right click.
Yeah, and then hit about sixth one down. It's called search, and then you can look through all the cards that also list.
Wait, what button you said?
Right click on the big stack, and then hit search.
Search.
Can you not? Does he not have permission to
I
search?
not know how to search.
It's an orange magnifying glass.
Ah, crap! Alex went over there. Change.
Yeah, I'm over here just so I can be over here. For now.
Orange magnifying glass?
He's got to take that. Yeah,
Yeah.
right click on the. Okay, you know what? Let me go pull up his character sheet.
Yeah, I'll stop watching the stream so I don't know what cards he has.
Let me go pull up his stuff. Okay. Okay, search. He has a lot of fire, so I'm gonna not worry about that for now. But
Okay. Which
Yeah,
buttons
say
do I
grab-
click? Oh,
I'd probably say just grab every other card of his and then just fill him with fire.
do this. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh, he's got one of those. Okay. I'll come back to that.
O'Reilly, I'm gonna just let you know this now. So you see the 3x3 kind of grid up here with the runes, right?
right here.
I said 3x3 grid, not the 8 MasterCard.
Dude, what are you talking about? The 3x3 grid?
The 3x3 grid with the runes on them.
Like all of this banner thing?
Yeah, just
Okay.
Yeah.
memorize yourself with that. That helps out.
Yep.
That's
then-
basically this entire game.
Yep.
Kind of looks like if someone has water, I'm kind of screwed.
If someone, I love that. It looks like if someone had water, I'm screwed.
Do that.
Yeah, I believe it's water and void.
Uh,
You need to be worried of.
so according to your list, you don't have fire cards. You accidentally put them as 15 earth cards.
Oh. Whoops.
Whoops, all earth.
Oops, all berries.
You say whoops all dirt.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Dang it, you beat me to it by 1 second.
Oops, all Crayola crayons.
Okay.
I'm a tight that's good news for me. You know, while we're doing that, I'm gonna watch that and play Destiny.
I mean, while they're getting set up, you can shoot dice with Ugg.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in character, yeah,
Okay.
I'll go do
Okay,
that.
we're gonna play some quick good dice, okay? You got a D20 ready, right?
Okay. Well,
Yeah, let me get a hang on just a second.
Okay. Well, it's time for me to explain the rules now. So I got them as cards. Okay.
All right, no.
So, Rilo, you and Travis, Waffles Travis, both of you need to pay attention to this. So,
Yeah.
So Waffles, I'll explain it to you in game, so you don't have to look at my stream. So but basically, the way this game works, it's very simple. Okay, so let's start this off. Both sides take turns attacking the opponent's runes, either destroying them or canceling them out. Players win rounds by making sure their opponent can't attack, and the winner is the player that wins 3 rounds first. This dice up here, these are literally just to turn, like, these are round tokens, so if you win a round, you just get a token, all of that. That's all that is. So you guys are playing with 15 cards because that's all, that's all Vanessa has at the current moment. So you only get 15 cards to play with as well. So starting the game. At start of the game, both players pull out the amount of rune cards.
Don't you flip over the top 2 in the deck and then?
Yes and no. So now, you decide who's going first. We can flip a coin if y'all want.
Let's flip a coin.
Okay. So I think Okay. So Waffles.
Tails.
You're gonna go with tails. It is tails. Okay. So you are going to be going first. And by first, you get to choose essentially. Would you like to attack or defend first?
I like to go on the attack.
Okay. So what's going to happen here is we come over here. So what's going to happen is Travis is going to pull out 2 cards essentially. So let's not from this deck. This deck means nothing. If you're just playing this for fun, this deck would mean something, but you have your own cards. But essentially, he's going to come out and he's pull out 2 random cards. So let's say Travis pulled out those 2 cards. These 2 cards here have to be either attacked or canceled out. You have to either destroy them or cancel them out. If you destroy them, the way you destroy them is by looking at this chart. So beforehand, when you said, if you're screwed, if you have fire, you are actually kind of correct on that. So essentially, if you look at the chart, let's say to get rid of the air rune. So in order to get rid of the air rune, you have 2 ways to do it. You can either use the earth. You can either use the earth rune to destroy it. So if you had an earth rune, you could go up and you could basically throw down the earth rune and just be like, boom. And that would destroy this card, which gets rid of this card from play. It's put in the discard pile, and your earth rune stays on the field. But let's say you wanted to get rid of his earth rune. Well, across from it is the time rune. So if you take the time rune and just kind of throw it out, instead of the earth rune being going to the discard and having the time rune stay, they both go to the discard. So when you do that, both of that goes. When you clear what?
Basically, they cancel each other out.
Yeah. When your opponent no longer has cards in the field, if you have any, then it's their turn to attack. So then they would choose, what they needed or whatever. But let's say they go in here and because you have an earth card down, let's say they decide, you know what? Let's grab a time one. So they throw out a time card and they cancel it out. So they cancel it out. Well, you don't have any cards on the board, but they don't either. So you would continue to be on the defense because they don't have any. So you would put 2 more cards out. And let's just say, theoretically, you threw out this and this. Then from there, they just continue going, and you keep going until you can no longer play any cards. You lose a round by basically allowing your opponent to continue the attack, and you have no way of defending yourself. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you cannot make a move anymore, that is it. If you run out of cards or can't make a move, you're out of the game.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's a little more complicated than that, but overall, I mean, that's I can't really say. There's a bit of strategy that you could put in. The master cards is for another thing. If you had master cards, I'd explain it, but for now, it's probably best I don't. So
I have somehow won like every round I've played that we tried to go.
So, the viewers are going to be able to see Vanessa's cards as we go through, and Vanessa is going to be going up against Orilo, of course. So, Vanessa, you are on the defense first, so you have to choose 2 cards. Let me get some new music up. Let's get some like battle music, maybe. You want some battle music?
By the way, I don't think our little things show up are
Yep.
showing up on the stream.
You're right, they're not.
Because
It's because it's considered. Yeah, it's considered a different thing. Yeah, wait a minute. I need to move. This is like something that's like completely different.
Mm,
So now I just dropped that. There we go. Okay. So, now it's time. You have nothing better to do for the time being, so let's play some Drunes. So, to start us off, of course, Vanessa, I need you to,
time and water.
okay, let's move this. So, you're throwing out a time and a water rune. Okay. So, that's how we're going to start this off for the defense. Waffles. How do you want to do this?
Okay. Oh boy. Let's see.
I
I got this. Okay, so I send out the the
Okay.
the void
Uh,
card.
The void card, what are
forgot.
you doing that for?
The attack.
Okay,
The time rune.
the time room?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that does in fact attack it, so that means that this is destroyed, and it goes to the discard.
I
Now, what
have
about the water?
let's see. What was that?
That is the spirit
Let's
rune.
see. Yes. Then I summon the spirit rune to destroy the water.
Okay. And with that, move on to, then we swap, so you're defending now. Moving on to Vanessa. Vanessa, how do you want to attack?
And give me a second.
Okay.
I'm typing a funny meme in the D&D because you said, "How do you want to do this?" And usually you say that when we're killing people, when we're like any people, and my brain auto-corrected.
Pick a card or I'm going to kill you. In game.
Okay.
It was /J.
Let me
Kill you.
lightning rune to the one on the left. Is that lightning rune? Yeah, that is right.
So, lightning rune to the void,
Yeah,
which
that's what it
takes that, which destroys that. Now, how do you want to deal with the spirit rune card?
was. You know what? Well, let's just cancel it out with air.
Okay, putting down the air, so that cancels it out, sends both of them to the discard. And now, Waffles, your turn.
Okay. I'll cancel out the lightning with my water card.
Okay, so you're canceling them out.
I'll
And
go for the attack with my fire card.
there's nothing to attack.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, there's
I
nothing
guess
to
I'll-
attack. So, no, you don't
guess
put
I'll
those
put
down.
it-
You don't put it down.
Oh.
So, when you clear the board, if there's nothing on the board, then the person who was defending continues to defend. Person who's attacking still in attack. So you're still in attack. We have to put down 2 more cards. So, Vanessa, what 2 cards do you want to put down?
Air and fire. Straight, yeah, air and fire.
Okay, air and fire? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Air, fire. Okay, so now, Waffles, now you attack.
Okay. Air and fire. I destroy the fire card with the water card.
Okay.
Is that the end of my turn? Or do I...
No, you continue.
Okay. I send in the spirit rune to cancel out the air rune.
Okay. So you cancel that out. And now it's back to us. Vanessa, how do you want to deal with it?
Lightning to cancel out the water.
Okay. So you cancel it out. Waffles, put down 2 more cards to defend.
Okay. Fire cards.
Okay. He's got 2 fire cards. What you want to do?
I can only deal with one of those, and that's by canceling out the one on the left with the void room.
Okay, so you cancel that out.
If I don't have any more water or void, so
Yep. There's one rule I need to look up. See if I did this. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. Well, the first round goes to Rilo.
That's one of the benefits of just having a ton of 1 card in your deck.
So, well, but also, so one thing that you did, the first card you played was a water card that you could have saved for the fire stuff. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, luckily I had no wait. Never mind.
Okay. Well, so you could draw all those back.
Oh, if I suddenly cut out, it's most likely power outage. But
Oh, fun. Cool. Okay. So, other than that, on to the next round, I guess.
If I do suddenly cut out, that means I forfeit. So.
Okay. I guess so. Let's see.
him going on a winning streak, I forfeit. Like Radishi's about to defeat me.
If he cuts out,
No. He said he forfeits when he cuts out.
what, you don't want to play some more Droons?
You don't want to play more Droons?
Like Orilo just suddenly just passes out. So.
Orilo passes out. Alex descends from the heavens to possess his body so he can continue playing Drones.
Okay.
I guess I'll go on the defense this time if it's my
Yeah.
choice, so.
Yeah.
But-
I was trying to see if I did state whether you go on attack or defense or if you choose, but you choose. So, you want to be on the defense? Put down 2 cards.
Okay. Oh wait.
Oh. So,
Go.
Fire and water.
fire and water. Oh, man. Okay. How do you want to do this, Vanessa?
So I'm gonna use one of the spirits to get rid of the water.
Okay. So, you're going to do that to get rid of the water. So, the water is destroyed.
I only have both one of those cards to get rid of the fire. Water.
Okay. To use the water, gets rid of that. And now, Waffles, on to you.
Okay. I'll put down a time rune to
Maybe this is
cancel
a
out
better angle.
the spirit rune. And I'll use a spirit rune to cancel out the water
So,
rune.
you'd use this to
Oh, wait,
destroy
the
this.
attack one. Yep.
Yeah,
Destroy it.
and then you use that to destroy this. Okay. How do we defend?
Time room against the spirit rune, and figure out how to deal with. We'll go with Earth to cancel out the time.
Okay. So we do that to cancel it out. On to waffles again.
Okay. I'll put down a void room to destroy time.
Okay. Vanessa?
The yellow card. I can't. I'm trying to lightning.
Blame.
Yeah, I had to think of it for a second. Lightning.
Okay.
Yes.
Use that to destroy the void one. Okay. Back to Rilo.
I guess I'll just cancel out with my water rune.
Okay. Oh. So you cancel that out. Now we gotta put 2 more cards.
Lightning and time.
Lightning and time. Okay. Okay, Rilo. How are you gonna do this?
Lightning and time. Okay. I guess I'll use.
Oh, he's okay. He's using his double card.
I'll use.
And by the way,
double
you can use either one, like either side of that. So you just flip it to the side you want to use.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna use the void.
You void in to
Okay.
take on time.
Okay.
I guess that he beat me unless
Do you have anything
Unless-
to deal with the lightning? Air or water?
lightning cancel lightning.
No, you need either air. Water.
You need air or water.
Yeah, he beat me.
Okay.
Yeah!
Second round goes to Vanessa.
I actually started learning strategy.
Okay. Draw those back. The game's fun once you start using strategy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's even better when you just got like enough of one card that you just kind of like, oh yeah, I throw out like 2 of these to defend
Dang it.
and their cards.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
'cause
So
if-
as you win that round, Dale kind of like turns over and he's just like, "Well, I see y'all have been playing this for a while. How long have y'all played Drones?"
Guess this might be my second game.
This is my first.
Oh wow. Well, if you don't mind, if you don't mind me asking, who's winning?
Currently it's a tie.
Oh. Well, in that case, you mind if I spice it up a bit?
Maybe.
Sure.
And you see him like grab like he's got his own like deck of cards and he shuffles through and you see that he has the air, the void, and water master rune cards, and he goes, "Well, you're going ahead and choose one." So to go through them real quick, for the air one, so if it has a sword on it, so all these have swords on it. If it had a shield icon, it means you can only do it on defense. But for the rest of these, you can only do these on attack. So you have to be on the attack to use these. But the air one, you flip an enemy defense card over, the card flips back over when the enemy attacks. So basically, if you're kind of screwed and you can't, if you want to either save a card or try not to do anything like that, trying not to use up all your cards, or if you can't attack a card, you can give yourself a little time by flipping it over. You can flip the card over for a round. So what would happen is basically when you play this, you can play it in front of a card. It flips the card over. Oh, by the way, cool design on the back. But it'll flip the card over, and that's pretty much done for. The other person will attack like normal, so they'll put down their 2 cards to fight whatever you got or whatever. So once this goes on the field, this plays as a normal card for the rest of the game. So,
Okay.
but you can use it on one of your rounds. This would flip a card over, and that stays flipped until after this person attacks. So you would flip it over, and let's say now they're on the attack. They would attack whatever cards you have on the field, and then from there they'd flip this back over on their defense side, and then make their equivalent. So theoretically, you could increase the field size to 3 instead of 2 by doing that. So that's all that. The Void one, this attacks as any rune. So when you put this down, it literally attacks as any rune when you put it down as your master playing card. However, after you use it to attack any rune, this card then becomes a normal Void rune card. And then for the water one is you can return any defense card to an enemy's hand. So you can just send it straight back to their hand, so you don't have to worry about it on the field anymore. If you do it correctly, it can force them to have to throw it. It'll force them to have to throw it back out or whatever. So you kind of get your choice. So both of you decide on a card.
I'll take the Void.
Air. No.
Okay. So Vanessa's gonna grab the Void rune card. So yeah. So Dale's like, okay, well, seems like both of you got your preference here. That stays out. So we can see this in your hand anyways. This stays out. This plays at any. This would play at any point. So
Hacking, right?
what?
It's while he's attacking you can play it.
Yes, as long as you are attacking, you can play that at any point. You can only use the master card once. So once it's played, it just turns into a normal rune card, and then once it returns to your hand, if you see Waffles, it like always appears, so you always know it's in the hand. So,
Okay.
but we'll get to all that when we get to it. So, but at any point, you can in fact play it. Like as long as you're attacking.
I remember liking using the Void, that Voider in there while we were messing around with the runes.
Yeah. Okay, so, Vanessa, you won the round. Would you like to attack or defend first?
First.
What?
I'll defend first.
Okay. So, what cards do you want to put down?
Lightning and air.
Lightning and air. Okay. Here you go, Rilo. Vanessa's put her 2 cards
Okay.
down.
And I guess I'll cancel both of them out. I'll place water for lightning and spirit for air.
Okay. Ooh, that's a double cancel. That can be pretty good if you want to drain so much cards out. Well, how are you going to deal with it? He turns over to Vanessa.
Lightning and spirit.
Throwing in lightning and spirit. Like, ooh, I see some lightning and spirit. So how do you want to deal with this, Arilo?
Yes, I'll throw in another water rune to cancel out that lightning. Then I'll put time down to destroy spirit.
Okay, so cancel that out, and then you destroy the spirit with the time. Vanessa?
I'll use the Void to destroy the time.
Destroying the time. Arilo?
I'll put down lightning to destroy void.
Okay.
Air to destroy lightning.
Spirit to cancel out air.
Okay, you cancel that out. Vanessa, you gotta put down 2 more cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Earth and time.
Earth and time.
Okay. I'll destroy Earth with fire and time with void.
Destroy that and get rid of the time with void. Okay. On to Vanessa.
Lightning to destroy the void and water to destroy the fire.
Okay. So, void and fire gone. Wow, this is a close one.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
going.
I'll put down the air rune to flip the water rune and use the air to destroy the fire.
There is
No, so
I mean the
there's no
lightning.
fire.
Damn.
So when you use the MasterCard, you have to use it on one of the cards. Like when you put, so like if you wanted to flip this card over, you'd play it like that, and then it just sits there. So if you don't have anything else to fight or like to deal with the lightning, there's probably no point to play that because you can only use it one round. So if you play it here and you still lose the round,
Yeah,
then it
I'm
just turns
done.
to an air. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, he won.
Okay. Vanessa wins the third round. You win the third round. Second round for Vanessa.
Hey.
Yeah.
Johnny's not playing with the rules of as soon as you release it onto the table, it's done.
Yeah. Well, they're learning.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm having fun.
Yeah, drones is fun.
dreams can be fun. Yeah.
It is extremely fun. I've been
So-
sitting here listening the whole time.
Yep.
Justin, give me a D20 roll.
Got it. Hang on.
Okay. Okay. Vanessa, attack or defend first.
I want to attack first.
Okay.
I have grown ambitious.
Got it. Okay. Arilo, put down 2 cards.
Okay. 2 fire rune.
Your turn.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, we're done. with
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
that. Okay. I'll roll a D20 in here as well.
So, Vanessa, how do you want to deal with the 2 fire cards?
Yo, I won.
Dang it.
Void
Yes.
and water.
One more.
So, void and water. So we
Let's do this.
cancel that one
Give it to
out
me.
and get rid of this fire. Okay.
20.
You
Ooh.
destroy water.
Spirit to
Alright,
destroy
let's
the
do-
water.
Let's do a tiebreaker and then we'll call it.
Yeah, tiebreaker.
Okay.
Time.
Oh,
Oh, get a time here. And that will
20
destroy the
again!
spirit.
Woo!
Okay.
Void to destroy time.
Would destroy the time.
oh yeah. Justin, did you claim
Lightning.
the D&D movie dice, or no?
I don't think so. I just used the dice of Vecna I got a while back.
Well,
See.
the dice that I've got is the D&D dice set there, and it's
Nice.
I'm not sure if they're still giving away for free or not,
Yeah. I might take a look in just a few minutes.
because I know they were giving.
I'll
Okay.
cancel out with water, but
Cancel this out with water. Okay. Vanessa, 2 cards.
Both lightning.
Okay.
That's the play.
That's the play.
okay. I'll
Please.
put air here to flip that card. and
Okay.
I'll put water to cancel lightning.
You put it to cancel the
Oh.
lightning. Cool. Okay, so you flip that. Vanessa, you are on the attack. So
Yeah,
this
flip that
moves
one.
over. Yeah. Well, no, this flips back over when you go in defense.
Oh.
So
right,
you're
okay.
attacking his
Yeah.
air card now.
I would like to use spirit to destroy the air card.
Okay.
Well,
Spirit to
cancel out.
cancel it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you use it to cancel. So this just goes to discard. So, Waffles, when you grab the MasterCard like at the end of the round or whatever, you're just gonna put that in your normal hand, and it just plays like an air card now.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. So you went there, canceled that out. So you're gonna put 2 cards down, Arilo.
Okay. I'll put down 2 fire cards.
Okay. So you put both fire cards. Now, Vanessa.
He won because the most I can do is attack the one, and then it does it use up both? Yeah, it uses up both. One. I can only use the master card once, right? For the turn.
Yes, you can only use it once. So you can use
And
it for
I'll-
one card.
Yeah, then he won because I have nothing else to counter fire other than that master card.
Mm. Yeah, you're right. Unfortunate. Okay. That's another point for Arilo.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Burgo.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Gosh, I want to do it so bad, but I'm in an apartment.
He really wants to yell it. Alex is like, why do you guys do this to me?
Yeah.
Dude, he used to love screaming that all the time.
Yep, I remember.
Johnny, the first thing I thought of was just the story of like Deshaun like introducing you to me at school, and you just being like, or saying that Deshaun's like, oh man, this is my anime buddy, watch this, and then he just yells Hog Rider.
He just goes, Hog Rider! And then we just hear, Hog Rider! That was great. It was even funnier because like I actually knew Alex from Lay before then, but like I don't know. It's just like the face and the name was there, but I couldn't remember if it actually was. You know, it was like that social anxiety of like I didn't want to walk up and be like, "Hey yo, hey, is your name Alex?" And he'd be like, "No, the name's Greg. Nice to meet you." Like, you know.
Right.
So yeah, okay. So as both of you are getting to your like tiebreaker, Dale's just like, "Ooh, this is getting kind of saucy here. Do you mind if I threw in a few extra cards to kind of spice this up?"
For it.
Sure.
He then goes in, he starts going through his whole thing, and then he just deals out a couple cards.
Ah, interesting.
Mhm.
So that should be 5 in total. There you go. And now and he just throws in a couple cards and goes, I hope this makes it a little bit of a more interesting match now.
Hmm.
It most certainly does.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, well.
This
And-
could go either way at this
Yep.
point.
Yeah.
Well.
Well,
Vanessa.
let's. He goes, well, let's see how this goes.
Okay. Event.
Yep.
Event.
You're gonna do defense first.
Yeah, I'll be on the attack.
Oh, you'll be on the attack. Okay.
I can't wait for Johnny's like video title to be like, we finally used drones.
Yeah.
I'm defending, right?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go lightning and air.
lightning, air to start this off.
Yes.
Lightning and air. Okay. I'll use earth to destroy air.
Okay.
I'll use water to cancel out lightning.
I'm gonna use time to no. Yes, time to cancel out Earth.
Time to
Okay.
cancel out the earth. Okay.
Now my move then.
Yeah.
I'll
Now you put 2 defense.
Okay. I'll put down fire and earth. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna use a fire to destroy Earth, and then water to destroy the fire.
Okay.
okay. Okay, I'll use Spirit Rune to destroy water, and I'll use Water Rune to destroy fire.
Okay, destroy that and destroy this.
I'm gonna take a book out of Arelos and use Spirit to destroy water, and then Lightning to cancel out. No. I take that back because I was thinking of the
Doesn't work.
water. Yeah, I was thinking of the water.
Did you mean time and lightning? Or yeah, time and lightning.
Time. I meant time to destroy the spirit. I don't know why my brain was like,
Okay. The time to destroy that. Okay. I was about to say, because I'm like, lightning does nothing to that.
yeah, that's why my brain was like, yes, you're doing it wrong. But midway through my sentence, I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, I know I'm doing it wrong.
I'll use Void to destroy time, and time to destroy spirit.
Okay, that destroys that. Time to destroy the spirit. Okay.
Now I'll use the lightning to destroy void. And then I'm going to use earth to cancel out time.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll use air to destroy lightning.
Okay.
I'm going to use spirit to cancel out air.
Okay. So you go to cancel it out.
Well, I use 2 lightning cards. So.
From my
A double
book,
card play. Now that's definitely gonna be hard.
I'm going to use 1 air and then 1 water. Yeah. Yes, 1 water to cancel out the
To
lightning.
cancel out, yeah. So destroy one, cancel the other one. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'll use the Spirit Rune to cancel out air.
Okay. Gonna cancel out the air card.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use lightning and void.
Yep, and that's game.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, like all I have are fire and void cards. So
No.
All you've got left are fire and void.
All he's got left is fire and void?
Oh, I got
Wait.
fire and void.
Oh my gosh!
If he didn't have that void, lightning card, it'd be probably over for him.
No, Waffles. He had way more. He had another lightning card, and he's had he also had this double card that he could have used.
Yeah. Dang.
So and his master card.
He definitely got set up, man.
Yeah, he got set up. Well, with that, Vanessa wins the 3rd round, and and after she wins the 3rd round, that's when Dale turns over and goes, "Well, congratulations."
Johnny, question.
What?
Can we get a congratulatory table flip?
Yep.
Hmm.
Vanessa,
know-
do you wanna flip over the table.
In just pure anger, if we had a table, I feel like the big guy would flip it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Off to the void.
Oh, there we go.
There it goes.
And you should see.
Oh god.
This will be in my nightmares now. And looking up the Cat Waffles picture.
I think I broke the table. Though.
It's just that
Yep.
will be in my nightmares. Just waffles in the void.
He's
In the middle of the
standing on the
void.
mountain.
No.
Size.
He's just floating in the clearing.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's stuck.
Okay. Well, that's that.
That's game.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you okay, but you finished that off, and just as you finish, Dale, of course, collects his cards back, and he goes, see, y'all should probably invest in some MasterCards. Those things can definitely help you. I play a bit of Droons. It's a fun time.
So this is my first time playing. These cards are actually from one of our late friends.
I see. Well, my condolences to your loss. Well,
I'm
Enough
just
of that.
watching Waffles just stack his cards.
yep. And so we return.
We just there we go.
We heard that music like at all.
What?
I don't think we heard that music at all.
Oh, yeah, probably didn't. Nah, stream did though.
And I didn't
It's
hear
because
it
I
until-
turned it over to the stream stuff, so or to the game view, so but stream heard it, so that was good. Okay. But yeah, so you sit there, you enjoy a little bit of free time, and about 5-6 minutes after you do all of that, you see the captain walk up, and you see him walk up to the cell door, and he goes, "Well, what the heck happened? What? Why did it stop
You-
the stream? It
Probably
was on
Tabletop simulator.
no,
So-
no, but I changed it to the
Yeah. He did.
Yeah.
I changed it to the
Tabletop
browser.
Simulator sometimes just closes your stream. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do I have
Well,
that? Well,
see,
this is the
see
end
all
of
of-
the session.
Well, I see all of you decided to have a little fun while you were waiting. So I've got some good news and bad news.
Okay.
Let's hear the
What's
bad news.
news?
Well, bad news is you're gonna be stuck in here for a few more days. Mostly because of the fact that yeah, we kind of have a missing person. Your little goblin friend that came in here with you, not exactly here, and until we can get him back, can't really do a whole lot with that.
Wait, a goblin friend's eye here? When
I like to imagine
Google
he's
with your-
genuinely confused about where Yoin went.
So
Actually, like, I'll pipe up and ask the guard a question. Well, not the guard. I just say like, "Hey, Dale, what was that thing you needed to do the thing again?" You know what I'm talking about, right, Dale?
huh? Oh, yeah, I need some type of metal tube about, and you see him like, kind of like do almost like tennis ball big. He goes about this wide and probably and it's a small pouch of gunpowder. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a pouch of gunpowder, but it's got to be a clump of gunpowder, and something that could theoretically bust open. Something that's simple like a leather pouch or some cloth or something. Don't want to do anything like metal enclosed, or we might end up blowing ourselves up.
Yeah, he's gonna do some type of spill that'll turn things back to. How long did you say it can go for?
Theoretically up to about 48 hours, but like I said, I don't know how to configure it too much, so I can't guarantee anything. But I'm down to try it.
I mean, we can try that. That'll get our goblin friend back.
You're telling me I have to get you some gunpowder and a metal tube, and that's gonna bring your friend back? Yeah, he likes sniffing gunpowder just like the next guy. Wait, so that's what this is for?
What?
And Dale kind of like leans over to you and
no.
whispers. He's like, "Look, what do you think's gonna be easier? Explaining to him that our friend likes to do gunpowder like drugs, or this random magical spell that no one really knows about that's magically gonna bring him back?"
Yeah, you make sense. You make a lot of sense.
Trust me, I'm just saying. He loves snorting gunpowder like it's crack cocaine. I'm telling you, you need to get it.
Yep, you're right about that. If I do it, if I don't,
I
will
need
die.
some type of pouch that'll break, like a leather pouch or a cloth pouch or something. I need a large metal tube that'll fit about a tennis ball into it, and like from there. And of course the clump of gunpowder. From there, we'll be set. The goblin friend will be back here pronto. I hope you're right. And I'm gonna go get this for you, but if you pull any fast ones on me,
Don't worry,
you're gonna be in
boss,
here a
I'll
lot
make sure
longer.
he won't. I'll make sure he won't. Trust me.
Okay. And he walks off with the other guards to go get stuff, and Dale turns and he goes, "I'm gonna be completely honest. This plan that I have, most of the time I say that like I have 100% of the plan, but really I only have about like 5%. This, I have 100% of the plan, but I still don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm down for blowing stuff up. That's not a problem. I'm down for shooting
we need
things,
to
but
try not to blow things up per se, but
well, theoretically, I mean, look, the way I got this whole thing set up, none of us should die. If they get us the correct parts, of course. If they get us something like if they end up bringing us like a tankard or something that's a little harder, instead of a cloth, we might end up blowing ourselves up. But now don't get me wrong, the cloth's probably not exactly the safe option either. But definitely, whatever. Either way, okay. I know what your friend did. He put down circular runes and it summoned some type of portal. Now I'm not sure about all that, but my theory is that if I use this spell, I could revert it back to the time in which he disappeared. And with that, when I go to revert it back to that time, maybe it will summon the runes there and, maybe it'll bring the portal back. And from there, maybe your friend can hop through or anything. But, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a theory. It's not really a...
tried and true tested type thing.
Yeah. Now, there is one issue. Everything we currently have on us is not currently... I mean, it wasn't in here when... everything happened. So everything's going to revert back to, the previous day when he did this. So all of your stuff's going to be transferred back to where it was, probably the lockers. I'm going to be stuck in the other cell. Oh gosh. And you just hear a voice like, "Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready to hurt somebody." And Dale's like, "Actually, I'm thinking this is a really bad idea. The people over there don't really like me, and I think one of them wants me dead."
I think at least one of them wants you dead.
If you shoot it off and you're outside of the cell, if we're all like outside of the cell, will it still revert our stuff back, or?
It's got a pretty wide range. I mean, theoretically, it could do the entire station.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the limitations of the spell for se, but I know it's a pretty big area. First time I used it, I shot it and I reverted an entire tavern about a day in the past. And it was okay. Look, I hope you don't think wrong of me, but it was mostly so I didn't have to pay. So
That's right to say it.
That
That's probably
sounds
fair.
like a fun drinking game.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's very very fun. Um. So
So let's hope it goes all correctly, and we'll have a goblin friend back.
that's a good point. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't. Maybe it's not a good idea.
Are you getting the stuff? It's too late to back out now.
I don't think it's a good idea though. So what I do know from this is it won't revert the position of anything living.
Mhm.
What about that guy? As he looks over at Olgaroth.
He's living.
Is that living or is that just robotics?
I mean,
Megan-
he was still in the cell with us.
If only I hadn't used my F word earlier.
I'm not sure. It's a dead body an object or
No,
somewhat living.
talking about me, but yes.
I mean, you were in the cell when he disappeared, so it should just revert you back here, right?
But will it mess with my memory or something?
And that's what I'm talking about. What it does is it reverts everything that's not technically living back to the state it was when I set the time for it. So
Oh.
if he's not considered living, then it's not only going to revert him back in the cell, but he's going to forget everything up to this point. So,
Don't worry.
yeah.
We
Well,
could explain it
how
to
much-
everyone if he forgets.
How much will I forget?
Just up to the point where,
Well, theoretically, if everything goes correctly, should be the point in which your goblin friend disappeared through that random portal.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I've never used it on anything that could have memories.
Now, maybe we should bring that up to the guard. Maybe they should just take me out of the station, or just out of the room.
Uh,
Or maybe just
see, the problem is I don't know what the exact range of this thing is. See, I just fired it in that shack, just hoping it would just hit the shack, but it could have been a lot bigger.
Well,
Remember, I did this on an
Yeah,
entire
it's,
tavern before, and I'm gonna tell you that tavern was quite sizable.
yeah,
Yeah, this may not be the best idea.
So
we gotta try it though because we don't know how far it put Yorn away from the town.
Well, I guess we can always try it and see what happens, but if this doesn't bring your goblin friend back, we might be in a whole heap of trouble. Because, like I said, it's gonna be pretty. I mean, it's gunpowder. It's gonna be pretty loud. And not to mention, if for any reason I screw up the shot, it could bounce back and hit somebody.
Oh, great.
We're essentially firing a miniature cannon.
Mm.
It's like a makeshift hand cannon, as you could say.
I
Except
mean,
hand cannons are a lot cooler. Hand cannons are so much cooler. I wish I had a hand cannon.
I mean,
Well,
the
I was
guards
thinking
are
about
walking
getting a hand
over,
cannon
right?
installed.
Wait a minute. I think I remembered I was wearing my helmet when we were put in this jail cell. If the spell doesn't somehow bring him back and this thing goes off, I'll just stick my helmet in the firing line.
What?
Basically, he's gonna stop the cannon or whatever with his helmet.
If need be.
You do realize that we won't know if it'll actually bring him back or not until after I fire the cannon, right? So I would have already fired it.
This time thing is confusing though.
Yeah, time's very confusing. That's why typically when I use this stuff, I typically walk away from the target that I'm dealing with. But with me having to shoot it from right inside, well, it's gonna be kind of an issue. We can always try this. I mean, we could always just wait for your goblin friend.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do y'all want to deal with this?
I want to
down-
fire the cannon.
Just
For the
saying.
sake of
Look, I'm all down for a dumb idea, but sometimes there's got to be a limit to dumb ideas.
Nessa, are you 100% sure about this?
Yes, I am. We gotta try something.
Well, bon voyage.
'Cause
Okay, so do we have any opinions other than the suicidal cat lady?
Hmm.
Well, I mean, my honest opinion would be to, I kind of want to, save my memory, but,
Okay,
What happened?
we've got someone with a sensible mind here.
What happened last time when he got thrown into a portal? He was thrown like miles away.
That's true.
no. How would you know that?
He told us?
No,
No, not you, Travis.
Oh.
Not you, Vanessa.
Oh.
Johnny said that's true.
That's true.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wait, does Dale know the spell teleportation that well?
What? No, I just said that's true as like a
Oh, it's add a
DM
character.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
said
thought you said that you said it sounded like in Dale's voice. I was like, what?
Okay, look, man. Okay, when I get into
I'm not
character,
arguing.
I like get into fucking character. Okay,
It's okay, that's fine. I understand.
like
All confusing
sometimes I just
perspective.
can't turn his freaking voice off. It just
Yeah,
happens.
I know. I
Nope.
live in the south.
Anyway.
Turn them off.
Oh, Johnny, I've got a dumb idea for this cannon.
Only idea I have for this cannon is me out of the range.
So,
Oh.
how y'all want to proceed? Are we gonna fire this cannon?
Hmm.
I just want to fire the cannon. Go ahead. If I get all messed up, don't be mad at me. Saying, let's hope this doesn't reset his memory by years. Y'all don't want Olgaroth from like 5 years ago.
Well, I guess when they bring it back, we'll fire it, and hopefully we don't all die.
So dumb. But I'm just because it's for my friends.
Vanessa's gonna like pull Algaroth away from everyone, from the group until like more further away.
Well, thank you for that.
And she's just gonna be like, so in the case that you will not remember this, can you bend down a little bit, please?
Yeah. And I do. I bend down a little bit.
Vanessa kisses his cheek.
I almost fell on my chair because as soon as I was like, oh no. I was like, oh god, I know what's coming.
I'm like, wait, see, no, we're not doing this.
Vanessa's just out here trying to get her rocks off.
She kisses his cheek, and then if you do remember, good. But if you don't, I'll remind you. And then make her way back to the group.
Damn.
And I was like, I'm dumb at the Riz.
Wait.
I just I'm sitting there like stun locked. Oh God. Yeah. Okay.
Just flustered, trying to figure out words.
No, you know what? This might not be so bad after all.
Here's me. Here's me.
Yeah,
thinking,
like that.
oh yeah, I'm gonna use like reverse time on like Olgaroth or like the gun.
Don't do it.
And now I'm just like,
You,
yeah, what?
you could use reverse time on
Like-
Okra to fix his memory.
Well, see, the problem with that is
Actually, no. I would just like act dumb and just be like, "Hey, what happened, guys?"
there's two problems with that. One, we don't know if Olgaroth is technically considered a living creature by the magic.
That's why.
That is true. Yeah.
That's why we're gonna wait to see if he actually remembers.
Second of all, it's only got a 6-second time, like time thing on it. So
I mean, it only does non-living objects, right?
for 6 seconds on any non-living object. Kind of why I was using
Yeah.
it.
So it would work. It's gonna like if he is considered a living object, then we're gonna use it, and then nothing will happen.
And that's fine.
But if he isn't considered living, he'll be reverted back, and then you'll use it, and he'll be back to normal.
We'll see, but the problem is it would take more than the 6 seconds to check if he was.
That's why I was saying use it regardless, because if he is living, then it won't work.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. Let's just hope it doesn't fuck him up even more.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but you know, if I do get the, if I do keep my memory, can I still get that reminder?
It's still terrifying.
I have the alarm set. Hang on a minute.
Johnny was not expecting this.
I was just like, oh no, love plot is happening in the bomb plot.
The guards return back to the cell,
John,
and
Well-
as they return back to the cell, they go to unlock it, and the captain takes a step in and he goes, "No, I shouldn't be letting you doing this. Under no circumstance should I allow you to do any of this whatsoever. But in the case, it saves me a lot of problems. Hopefully, you can bring your friend back. So here you go." And one of the guards takes a step in and he gives him a large metal pipe big enough to fit a tennis ball in it. And this thing is like 1.5 feet long. And then he gives him a small leather pouch full of gunpowder. And he goes, "Well, thank you. Now, I would recommend everyone please leave the cell at this time." And whoa, wait a second, you all need to leave the cell? I'm using gunpowder in a cell. What do you think?
Hang on, he was nice enough to let us do this. Don't be smart with him.
Looky here. I can be smart with whoever I want. He just gave me gunpowder. And I'm going to tell you, unless you want to die, you probably shouldn't be in here. Matter of fact, I don't think anyone should be anywhere within the station. What do you mean? I'm about to cast a spell here with that. Okay, look, I have to use an explosion to shoot this thing, okay? But I have to cast it in here. I don't know how big this radius is, and this thing could probably affect the entire station, so you might want to evacuate everyone outside. And the captain looks over and he goes, he looks over to the rest of you and it's just, is he actually with all you, or is he just...
I mean,
I am a bona fide best friend of this man right here, as he puts his hand on Olgaroth's shoulder.
I go, yep, that's right.
Yep.
Best friend numero uno.
Gosh. I cannot evacuate the whole station off of something like this. People are gonna ask questions. Best thing I could do is, well,
Walk us out of our cells.
I could get the rest of you out of the cell and bring you up to the front, but I can't bring you completely out of the station. Well, that's probably just for the best. Like I said, I don't know the range of this thing, so maybe it'll only affect the cell. But I don't want my best friend here, as he pats Olgroth's shoulder again. I don't want him to die. So it'd be kind of nice if you could. Don't worry, I'm not gonna destroy anything. It'll be fine. And right after you hear the explosion, you can practically walk back in. But yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, well, good luck to us. I'm going ahead and escort them out, please, so I can get this done. This is gonna be one hell of a time.
Yes, it is.
Especially if it works.
Yep. So he starts pulling all you, escorting all of you out to the front of the station. As you're walking past the other cells, like, oh, so you're just gonna give him gunpowder? What is wrong with you? Man, shut up before I come in there and beat the shit out of you. I'm going to report you. Report me to who? Me? Yeah, that's what I thought. And he just escorts the rest of you out and shuts the door. And as it happens, you just hear like a muffled "Burn the hole!" and just boom. Loud explosion happens and it shakes the station a bit, and a couple guards are like, "What the hell?" And a couple of them even get up to run to the door, and Captain stops and goes, "I got this." And
John,
what?
As soon as I start seeing things like revert back to how they were, I'm gonna cast the runes on Olgroth.
So, you actually, when you look around the room, you notice nothing's changed in the room. While you're in the, in the station part.
Mm-hmm.
You see you just hear the explosion, everything shakes. And then you, the captain stops some of the guards and he goes, "I'm gonna go check what this is, okay?"
Okay.
And the guard's like, of course, Captain. Captain then grabs the rest of you, escorts you back in, and go back in. And when you go into the cell, you see the runes in the ground and the portal's open, and you see Dale grabbing onto he's like grabbing onto the bars and he, being sucked toward it, and he goes, "I didn't really think about all this. This is a little bit much even for me. Does anybody have a plan for, what comes next?" As he's sitting there, his feet in the air being sucked toward the portal, and just you see the bedrolls that were on the ground get sucked up into the portal and sucked into the portal. He's just holding on to the bars as best as he can.
Well,
and and even the captain there, he goes to open the cell door, but he can't open the door as it's being sucked toward the portal. Yeah.
Oh no! Open a black hole. Oh no!
But Vanessa starting to pull out her 50-foot of rope to get it to Dale so he doesn't get sucked into the portal.
Where am I saying this one?
Johnny?
Yeah?
While Vanessa's doing that, Ugg is going to pull out his 50 feet of rope and start, he's going to hold on to one end, but start throwing it through the portal.
Okay. So, you do that, and you throw it through the portal and everything. And,
this music is perfect. Oh my god.
So, Dale's sitting there, holding on for his dear life, and he grabs Vanessa's rope as she, holds on to it, and he goes, "Please do not let go!"
Here, Rilo,
Try
you
not
grab
to.
I grab onto it. So.
grab Dale's rope. I'll go and grab the one. I'll help. I'll grab the one near portal.
Yep. So I need all 4 of you. Give me a strength check.
Yeah.
Hopefully
So-
we can bring Yorn out of this.
12.
10.
Got an 11.
Okay. Ugg or Rilo.
I got 12.
Rilo.
21.
Mm. Okay. So, let's see. Ogroth, you're helping Ugg, right?
Yes.
So, Ogroth, so Dale's fine. Yeah, Vanessa and Rilo's able to hold on. But Ogroth and Ugg, both of you are like, you're holding the rope. You don't really feel anything kind of weird. You feel almost like a weird tug at some point. And then it just like slips for a second out of your hand and you just grab onto it and start pulling. And you're just like holding on for dear life to try to pull this back towards you. You get a few pulls and everything, and then you just hear a random voice just like, "Do not let go!" and
Oh,
Dale,
no.
who's holding on to like his rope, just like, "Who the hell is that?"
It's gotta be the goblin! Rilo! Somebody get over here and pull! Captain, anyone, help!
The captain's
Crap,
the captain's just like, "What the hell did I get into?" And he runs over and he grabs the rope with you and he starts pulling. And you'll end up pulling for a bit, and eventually you see like coming out from the portal, you see like Yorn's head pop out, and he goes, he's holding on to the rope, and he's like, "You guys do not want to understand how badly I messed up that freaking spell. I did not go to where I thought I did. I got the root combination wrong by a few miles."
Climb!
Slime, close it!
So, and so he's like trying to pull himself out, and then you see what looks like to be some type of like tendril or something pull out and tries to like grab him. And he's like, "You guys don't understand. I kind of shot myself out of the city. There's sandworms behind me. Do not let go."
Oh no!
What?
Yeah, and so he pulls himself up onto like the rope, and then Ugg and like Olgaroth, like as you're feeling this, as you're like pulling on it with the captain, you feel the rope get like a lot lighter, and then you just see like Yorn's like out of the portal, still being sucked toward it, but he's out of the portal completely, and you see the rope kind of like end almost like it's been like ripped off, and then you see the head of a sandworm like reach through for him, and he goes, "I don't know how to close this thing." And Dale's just like, "Have you tried turning it off and back on?"
Oh, come on. Can I transform my hand into the musket thing and get a shot?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
As you are gonna have to let go, so I need you to give me another strength check.
Oh no!
So you and the captain are holding on for dear life.
Oh no!
I got a 5. Oh no!
Oh no!
I only let go with one hand.
Fine. Then you give me a check with disadvantage.
Cool.
So, because I mean, you have the intention to fire this weapon at said sandworm, right?
18
With disadvantage?
With
Yeah.
Oh my
disadvantage.
gosh! So you miraculously get a really good tug and basically like, keep Yorn stable. You get your you get your firearm ready.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yes, the music.
I got a 12.
A 12. Let me go look at this again.
What are you firing at?
Sandworm.
The sandworm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yorn. I'm firing at Yorn.
I
No,
thought you were
We
firing.
just saved Yorn and now we're firing him.
I thought you were firing at like the root.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm firing at the sandworm and trying to get it back through.
If that doesn't work, fire at the runes.
I will. That's my next shot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, you end up firing the gun. It hits it directly, but you see the bullet basically ricochet off and hit the wall.
Oh no!
And you're just like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think that's gonna work.
All right, and then I aim down, and I take a shot at the rune, like the runes below that are keeping the portal open.
So, you're gonna take a shot at the runes?
It told me to.
Get disrupted, then maybe the portal will close.
Okay. So, I mean, you shoot at it, but like, I mean, it practically bounces off,
Sure.
does nothing.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't we have some?
Well, not in the port, like this big. Hold on. I tie.
We can't
tie
even-
a rope
We can't even
to
open the door.
myself, and I tie
You can't even
Some
open
rope.
the door.
Can't open the door.
bar.
You literally can't open the door. It's like it's being pulled shut. Not to mention, you have to get the keys off of the captain first to unlock it, and then pull it.
Ow.
If you want to do all of that, feel free. But
But it's not gonna work. The door's
Don't
being
we-
pulled shut.
Don't we technically have someone that's just disposable that's only hanging on by a rope?
Use
Well-
the time room. Get rid of this door.
I mean, Dale has been a great help. Are we really gonna sacrifice him to the sandworms?
Oh yeah, we're not sacrificing Dale. That's my best friend.
Well,
That's my best friend.
I thought I was holding on to Dale.
You are.
You are. Yeah, if you let
What
go,
mean?
you might sacrifice Dale.
yeah,
I'm trying to pull him in so I can
yeah.
fire
Yeah, why don't we
room
just pull
away
him in far enough for
at
them to grab the
the
bars?
other room.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dale's practically grabbing onto the bars anyways, as well. My dog's running. I mean, I know it's a tense situation, but I gotta be right back because knowing her, she's persistent. So I'll be
Okay.
right back.
That's fine.
the only way we know this portal closes is when someone goes through it.
Ow.
That's the only way we know that it closes. And we've seen that multiple times.
Sorry, Betsy. It looks
Oh.
like you're going on a journey.
Oh,
I
no,
throw
no,
Betsy in
Betsy!
the portal.
No, not
No.
Betsy.
Hey, no!
Betsy.
Did it work?
Wait, are you throwing Betsy?
Oh, please don't.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
no!
I'm throwing
No!
Betsy in
Don't
So you take Betsy and you throw it right past Dale, right past Yorn.
Oh.
It flies right past it. The worm who's reaching out to try to bite Yorn, inches from his toes.
It's the little
It
guy.
flies right into the mouth of the sandworm. The
Oh,
sandworm basically feeling the impact of it, basically hitting it on the inside, knocks it back just knocks it back just a little bit, and then it closes its mouth. It goes back into the portal, like it kind of like, in a way, kind of like hesitantly like tries to go back for Yorn, but then just kind of gets sucked back into the portal. You see Yorn trying to like hold on with one arm. He reaches toward his pouch. He goes to open he goes to like open his pouch, and like a bunch of random stuff starts flying out of it. And eventually you see a small, like, you all notice a small little cloth like ball kind of go back, ends up basically getting sucked into the portal, and you see a bunch of like purplish powder blast outside the portal, basically covering the entire room in what looks to be like almost like a purple dye, like a purple like powdered dye. And as that happens, the portal freaks out and then just disappears, causing Yorn and Dale to both just smash into the ground from where they were just dangling in the air, basically leaving the entire room in silence as Arilo is now having to deal with the consequences of sacrificing Betsy.
Rilo has lost Betsy.
And Yorn kind of like in a shock in a way, kind of gets up and he walks to the bars there and he goes or like he walks up to you, like right up to the bars right in front of Arilo, and he goes, Was that Betsy?
I'm back, by the way.
I kind of look down and is like, yes, that was Betsy. Good old Betsy.
You sacrificed Betsy
Yes,
for me?
you saved our life, so we return this favor.
Well, thank you. I didn't realize it was. I didn't realize I was that important to you.
Yorn, you're that important. You're that important to all of us.
He goes, well,
You're a good friend, Yorn.
And you're part of the OGs. Me, you, and Arilo, we're the only OGs left.
yes, because they use OGs back in the 1700s.
We are the old gentlemen, thank you very much.
You know what I mean. I it's shortened it down from original, okay? If any case, Vanessa said originals.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it. And he looks at Arilo, and you see, instead of like tears or shock or anything, it's determination. He goes, Arilo, we're gonna get Betsy back. I have no doubt in my mind we will.
And unfortunately, to do that, we gotta go through court.
And the
Toughest
captain kind of like in a little bit of a shock just goes, well, actually, that's kind of the good news I was trying to tell all of you earlier. The good news is you don't have to go to court. Matter of fact, they were going to let you out pretty much instantly. Mostly on the account of, well, you know, your little friend, old man Joe. He shot your friend a few times. And all of you get a look over at Olgaroth with a bunch of holes in them. Like, and because of that, the court deemed that you did, well, one hell of a job, considering old man Joe had done a few things that the court didn't like anyways and wanted to arrest him. And
So
well, with that, you know, yes, basically you're all off the hook, mostly because your friend took quite a beating. Good thing
I
that
took 4 warning shots to the chest. Thank you very much.
he's. So,
oh yeah, wasn't Ugg only healed like after they got to the station? So like Ugg also
Yeah, Ugg was like bleeding out.
Ugg also has blood.
And also, I love that Ugg, like, when he got shot, he was like, "Hey guys, you want to come up here and help?" And still just trying to mess with him.
Just start messing with the door.
Anyways,
I have too much power.
Vanessa, teary-eyed, as she goes like, Captain, I don't know if it's rude, but could I give you a hug as in thanks, or would that be too unformal, unprofessional?
And he just goes, look, save that for the people you care about rather than someone who's just doing his job. If I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't want you quite out of here just yet, but what am I kidding after all this? Gosh, I'm glad y'all are gone.
I would like to. Vanessa does a curtsy, like one of her that she hasn't done in a while, and she's like, "I would like to thank you for believing us and letting us do your job and
Do your job.
well, do it like the job you gave us."
Okay.
Okay.
Because the other way was just very aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The job that you gave, the job opportunity that you gave us,
Just
and I would
imagine.
like to formally thank you for that.
Just imagine that he's here, just like just saying like, okay, you guys are off the hook, and just like, it's like, thank you for allowing us to do your job for you.
Well, you see. All right,
So-
get back in the cells.
Yeah. Yep, but essentially the captain goes, well, y'all helped me a lot today, so I can't really say too much, and I'm gonna be totally honest, after everything that's just gone through, I should have never given you your stuff back. Okay, get out of my sight before I decide to throw you back in.
We actually need to get. Jorn got his stuff taken away, right? No, it was after he got the stuff. After he went through the portal, we got our stuff taken away. So Jorn has
Yorn's stuff just flew through the portal.
Yeah, so
all...
he's
Right,
definitely
yeah.
born.
Oh,
So
wasn't it still in the locker though, or did?
no, they didn't take your stuff until after Yorn got sucked through the
Yeah,
portal.
that's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
Jorn just sacrificed his stuff. Captain, I have one last question. Do you know any cheap places we could stay the night? Because
Fair enough.
I
we
mean,
need some time to rest after all we've been through.
other than the cell.
Yeah, other than the cell.
well, I know there's a tavern on the end of town. I'm not sure it'll fit all of you. Mostly because, well, I don't know. It's a pretty busy tavern. So, if you don't mind bunking together, I know that they do, you can basically buy a room for 1 gold piece and bring about as many people as you want in there, so might get you through a few nights if you got a couple gold pieces on you.
Yes, thank you. We'll head over there. Can you unlock the door so our goblin friend can get out?
And me, of course, like, what am I just chopped liver over here? I almost just got sucked in a portal to bring your friend back. Does anybody want to explain the country folk guy with the huge metal bazooka?
The way
Yep.
sure is that metal bazooka is magic.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
you can make a magical bazooka?
That's
I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't know what the hell you're talking about this bazooka, but if you're talking about this thing, yes, it did shoot a magical spell out of it.
and that's how we brought the portal back.
Okay, well, thank you, I guess.
Is he off the hook with us, or is he still in jail?
Sure, he can get out too. Look, I just get out.
Yeah.
And he goes over there and he just he unlocks the door and opens it. And he's just like, I don't want to see any of you ever again. Get out of here. You cause any issues next time, I'll just send you to the executioner.
Oh god.
Hello, excuse me. I'm with them too. You can let me out. Shut the hell up! And like one by one, he starts escorting you out, and you all of you like ahead of Dale. Dale's the last one to like come to walk through the door, and you just like all of a sudden he's just like, yeah, take that, you noble wielding piece of shit. It's like,
And as
what
soon as
what is that even supposed to mean? It means screw you. And he just walks out.
like everyone's out the door, Vanessa is gonna hug Yorn.
So as you hug Yorn's just like, okay, look, you can't just do this out of the blue. I need some type of warning.
I would think that I did this last time you randomly came back.
If I had a dagger right now, it'd probably be in your stomach, okay? But that just flew through the portal.
Vanessa like letting go, like, sorry, I need to
Oh,
work
shit.
on. Yeah, but I'm just glad you're back.
And Yorn's just like, look, I'm sorry. It's just I've been running from sandworms all day. It's not been a fun time. Ah,
And
gosh.
Glad you're alive then.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm alive too, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we do not want to leave the city right now.
so
What?
the gnomes were right that there are sandworms out there.
There are sandworms, and these sandworms are big. What you saw, that was nothing.
Oh,
The
Okay,
sandworms
so
are big.
So we should
Out of
probably stay
game,
the
are
week.
these like dune-sized sandworms?
That sandworm, you only saw a small piece of it. Oh man.
Let me. Were they as big as adult dragons
Haha.
or bigger?
I don't know what an adult dragon looks like. But I can tell you, your dragon friend. Wait, yeah. From the rumors, he was what, 30 feet tall? Oh yeah. About that big.
oh.
These things can range to about 30 feet wide, and I'm gonna tell you, too long to even count. Okay, I get it, thank you.
Just the sad music.
I completely forgot to turn off sad music.
Johnny, by the way, I've got to get rid of my rope at this point, right? It's just gone.
Or should he shorten it?
Or how much is left?
Nah, I'd say probably about half of it left.
Okay.
25 feet, so
So got all 50.
I guess, right? Because you had
Yeah.
50.
And I used it for Dale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to have your 50. So,
Okay.
well, I mean, if you threw all 50 into the cell, I mean, it would have gone in the portal too and then got eaten.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thrown all 50, especially since Dale was so close.
True. Okay. But yeah, essentially, yeah, I guess shorten it to like 25.
Okay, I'll just.
But
We still
Yeah.
got 75 feet of rope, so we're good.
But essentially, Yorn, like, getting his bearings together, he goes, okay, enough about the sandworms. I don't want to even think about them for a while.
So we should stay in Agrabah about like a week or so.
However long it takes for those sandworms to no longer care about us.
We can ask some locals around, see how long they last. But if the gnomes are anything to go off of, it would be a week.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's start heading to the tavern.
Yeah, that would probably be for the best. And
Yorn, would you like to take the lead in heading towards the tavern?
sure. Let's go to the tavern, and he starts
And
walking down the
hopefully there's
road.
a bar there, bro.
And
Yep.
Vanessa is gonna grab Algaroth's hand and like kind of like drag him to the back of the march towards the tavern.
Okay.
So you end up walking to the tavern, and you walk down the road. You eventually find a tavern, and you hear there's a little music inside. That is the wrong music to play. But you arrive there, and you hear a few people inside. It's not like it's bustling right now because it's practically like midday. But you do hear a few people. So you make your way inside, and as you walk inside, see a few people and everything. You hear a little bit of music. There's a person playing. There's a little like a band off to the side, but you see a couple of them taking a rest while one's just playing some music. So you look around, and you look for the of course there's a bar in there, but you're looking around for the bartender. You don't see a bartender or an innkeeper anywhere. It's just the patrons that are kind of there right now. And Dale walks over to a table, and he sits down, and he goes, "Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I want something to eat. I'm hungry."
Yep. Two.
Mhm.
And he goes, "And I don't know why, but and he goes, and look, I'm not trying to say this to offend anyone, but I'm craving some sandworm right now."
That was.
And after Yorn sits down, and he goes, "Yeah, I don't know." And honestly, at this point, I started thinking about it on the way over here. I wonder how Marquise is doing.
I don't know.
We did if you're wondering why we got off the hook, well, it's best she just kind of like hands over the journal that has everything written up to the point where yes, bring the portal back. It's like, here, this will tell you about the job that we did and get you filled in on what you missed. But we haven't seen Marquise.
That's it's unfortunate. Okay, well, well, hopefully we'll see him soon.
And we got a week to wait, so might as well walk around town to see if he's here. If not, hope he's not somewhere with sandworms.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we can find him up.
Well, let's hope not.
Yep.
Also, Dale, you didn't have to come with us. You could have walked off and did your own thing.
Well, where the hell would I go?
No,
Alright, you
true.
can walk with us for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I was just saying because I didn't want you to I didn't want Dale, I didn't want you to feel obligated to stick with us.
Nah, it's nothing of that sort. It's just more the fact that I don't really have anywhere to go, so and after, everything that happened, I felt maybe you deserve to pay for my meal or something like that. I feel like I deserve a free meal after everything I just went through.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, Ograf, you want to go get rooms with me?
Yeah,
And
sure.
everyone else can place the orders?
That sounds good to me.
And, and Yor just turns over and he goes, "Ooh, those two are getting a room." And Dale's
At
just
least
like,
you didn't have to tell us to.
and Dale's just like, "Why the hell are you speaking to me?"
Johnny, you know what's? I was gonna lean over and like, or have Ugg lean over and like whisper into Yorn's ear, just be like, "They've already kissed," or Vanessa kissed him on the cheek.
What? Wow, you're gonna have to let me know about that. Wow, that must have been juicy.
Jordan looking down, realizing he still has Vanessa's journal.
Oh, yes. Oh. and, and you just see him like frantically start flipping through the pages.
It does. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't go in depth much about it, but it does go through the worry of the kiss, and then like, oh yes, let's hope he gets back. Let's hope he's not considered non-living.
Yep.
And then that's when it stops.
Well, he is, I guess.
Yeah. So he's going through the book and just like trying to read it real quick, and as it happens, the innkeep does walk out as both of you are about to walk off, and he goes, hey, how can I help you?
Yes. We would like to get some rooms.
Okay. From what I can remember, I believe there's 2 rooms available. They only fit about 2 to 3 people each, though. I mean, you could try to shove more in there, and we don't have any limitations on that, but...
Well, that's great, because we have exactly that amount of 6 people. So...
Yep.
I see. Cool. Well, what can I do to, what kind of name should I put down for this? Any name?
Yes. Put Vanessa Rigby.
Vanessa Rick. And, he, like, he kind of, like, stops for a second. He's like, Vanessa. Why does that ring a bell? Ah, yes. You had a friend come by, I think, earlier. Give me one moment. And he walks over toward the bar, and he goes behind, and he goes behind the little counter there. And he goes, ah, yeah. And he comes over and he hands you 2 room keys. He goes, you're actually going to be in in rooms 1 and 2.
Oh, sick. Of course. Of course.
I'm gonna assume our robot friend Marquise was here.
Yeah, was he blue-eyed, robot, dapper, with a regal accent?
I'm gonna be totally honest. I have no clue. I was not the one who dealt with it. That was actually my daughter who dealt with that. She just told me someone by the name of Vanessa. Is a room for Vanessa for 1 and 2. Well, it's actually a bunch of names, but I'd have to go look at the others. So.
Okay.
I know this sounds weird, but can we talk to your daughter? Because I kind of want to know who it was.
Unfortunately, she's kind of out for the moment. But I mean, if you want to wait a bit, she probably will be back here in the next hour or something. So
yeah, we're gonna sit down and eat anyways. It's been a long day, so just wave us over when she gets back, and if you can,
if you don't mind.
Of course. And you said you plan on getting something to eat. Anything I can help all of you with?
Ugg just kind of like orders the special and then like some water with it.
I like your finest drink. It's a cheap one, not like I don't want anything fancy. I just want a good drink, okay?
I want your finest drink, but not the good one.
Your finest, cheapest wine.
Oh yeah, and if you got any sandworm in stock, I would like some grilled sandworm. Okay, grilled sandworm. What about the rest of you? Special sandworm with a drink. Anything for the rest of you?
I'll just get the special.
Yeah,
I'll also get the special.
Okay.
I'll just take a water.
Cool. Okay. Well, if that's the case, and Yorn quickly looks up from the book and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I was really in depth in this book. I would also like to try some grilled sandworm. That does." Okay, it doesn't sound tasty, but it's still I want to try it. He says it's really good. Okay, I'll get a bit of that. Okay. I will be right out with your stuff then.
How much is it gonna cost? Because we'll just, if you don't mind, I'll pay you up front.
He goes, well, are you paying for everything?
Yes.
Let's see, that'd be probably grand total maybe about 9 silver pieces.
And she hands over the 9 silver pieces.
Yep. And so he takes it and he goes, I'll come out with your stuff in just a few minutes. He heads to the back, and you hear a little bit of commotion from him and somebody else in the back, but yeah, after that he kind of just leaves you to do whatever. And you see Dale kind of like he starts pulling out like all of his like Droom cards, and you see that he's got a stack of them. Like a stack. I'm talking about like 80, 90 cards. He pulls them out and he goes, "Well, we've got a bit of time to kill, and I'm gonna be totally honest. I kind of wanna play some Droons. Anybody else want to play Droons?"
Ugg says sure.
Well,
I kind of want to work out who's staying in what room first before we do anything, if that's okay, Dale.
Fine.
I guess
That's all fine.
Kind of like chimes in like as he's getting his dream cards out, just like I'll take the first room.
Okay, Algareth, what room you want to be in?
Which one are you gonna be in again?
What room am I going to be in?
Yeah.
Probably the second.
Numero dos, please.
Aurelo, Yorn.
I mean, I don't really care. Well, I guess since I have to give you the journal back at some point anyways, I'll bunk with Vanessa.
Okay, so Aurelo and Dale, you'll bunk with Ugg then. If you're sleeping with it, that's if you're bunking with us for the night.
Well, I don't have anywhere else to go, so I mean, I'm down for it. And maybe we could spend all night playing some Droons cards because I haven't had a Droons card buddy in a while. Last one kind of got shot after we did some gambling.
Oh no, that doesn't sound
Yeah.
good.
You guys have fun. I'm gonna sit and I'm just gonna wait for his daughter to come back.
So, and before you even turn, you hear some metal clanking. And then you just hear, "Do I not get to say I'm the one who did pay for the rooms?"
There you are.
And that is where we're going to end this episode of eDIOCRACY.
Sick.
I even loaded back up tabletop thing and like, oh yeah, we've got some time.
Sick.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So yeah,
I like how we finally got around to like using drones.
got around to using the Hey, look, the Droons card game's great. I love it.
Other than just being like, oh yeah, just roll performance.
Yeah,
and,
usually like by the time you guys get to whatever, it's like I'm like, hey, just roll this, roll that, because it's already really late. Like right now, that's the only reason I'm not doing it now, because I've played it with a few people and they can take a while. So yeah, it could take a while. So especially when you start using a bit more cards. So yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, and
Great.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you. Like, walk into the tavern with reason. She pulled him back to the back was to give him a reminder kiss.
Jonah, you know what you
I see.
Jonah, what you could almost do is if there's like more than so many cards, you put like you basically do it like a speech S. If there's more than so many cards.
Like speech, like as in like there's a timer.
Yeah, there's the timer that goes back and forth.
Nah, because it's supposed to be treated more like how like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering and stuff are. You know, like there's not really supposed to be like a huge time limit on it. So they might have like a match time limit to cost, you know, like to make it not last forever. But at the same time, like
Yeah,
you know.
but no, I was just saying like speed chess, like just for each round kind of thing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So,
Oh boy,
oh boy.
couple more days.
Arilo loses. Vanessa
Ooh.
pays for the whole meal.
Dude, I was tempted. I was like about to say something, but then you just went like, "Yep, no, I'm paying for it." I'm like, "Cool, I get to
Cool.
keep my."
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yep.
I get to keep my money.
Well, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you press the like, subscribe buttons down below, and please comment. Well, how do you think this is all going to go down? Do you think these sandworms are going to keep them in Agrabah for too much longer, or will we ever see Betsy again? Put your predictions down
no.
below.
Are we gonna
I
figure
know,
out what
Betsy,
happened to
man.
Marquise next session?
Dude, when you said you were sacrificing Betsy, holy crap, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was like, oh, no. I did not, that came out of the blue. I did not expect that.
I mean, he did sacrifice his bag with all his stuff in it to the firebugs.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not Betsy.
Yeah.
Betsy's
that's
like a
not
part of
Betsy.
him.
Yeah, Betsy's like 10 times more than
So,
that.
not to mention, he's a gunslinger without a
Betsy's
gun.
Betsy's like a weaves a body pillow. Anyway,
You know what?
Okay, with that, thank you so much once again. This is the cast of eDIOCRACY saying, peace out. Have an amazing night or day wherever the heck you are, and we will see all of you in the next episode of eDIOCRACY. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.